Xrd Rev2. Electric
good.
Boogaloo.
The game is so good. I love this game so much, guys.
It's a good game.
I know you guys already
I
know.
love this game.
Joey, do you love Guilty Gear Xrd Rev2?
Yes.
It's news to me.
I love it. Is stream? Let me check if stream is live.
How do you feel about Guilty Gear Xrd Rev1? How do you...
The lack of Baja Blast colors definitely hurt me.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's a major
No,
disadvantage.
all things considered, like the original
Oh, is
color
that
for
really
Revelator, like was more Guilty Gear, but like whenever I see it, like when I boot this game off of like a fresh PS4 and it doesn't have data, it's loading my Revelator plus Rev2 add-on. Like it's not Rev2 off a disc, so it boots as Revelator for a second. With that UI, and it's like it's too yellow. Like it burns my eyes. It's crazy.
Yeah, I went back to... I don't know if it was Revelator or if it was Sign. I mean, which... Can you go all the way back to Sign on the Steam version of Revelator?
You can't go back to Sign because it was a separate game.
Okay.
Like completely
So-
different. Even like the menu in the lobby was just completely different.
Yeah, so it must have been a...
Here, I will come
must be-
spectate this for a minute while
It
I
must
set
have
up
been
our
Rev1. And I went back to play it because I wanted to see if there was a difference in the arcade mode. And everything from like the menu to the UI in game and stuff all just looked slightly off. And I was like, I feel like I'm playing Rev2-ish, but not.
I didn't do that on purpose, but I figured, fuck it.
It's
Might as well wing it.
clearly
Yeah.
not the same game.
Grab.
That's great.
Also, you guys know how I said that there's over 300
Get me
people
outta
in
here.
line for GeForce?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I just got in somehow.
Yay!
I love that.
Like, processed 300 gamers in 2 minutes.
I want this color.
The schmicks.
And I only say gamers because that is the terminology they use on their waiting screen.
That's awesome.
I'm a gamer. Are you a gamer?
Yeah.
I'm also down to let people try out practicing commentary if they want tonight.
Ooh. Did you say commentary? Oh, I like that color.
People want to give it a
I've
try.
been thinking about that. It's like, I always think the idea of commenting is cool. I'm just not sure what I would like ever say because I don't know enough.
Talk about what's going on in the match.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's two big types of commentary that I find as the two biggest delineations, and it's nice to like find what you are best at. I think if you're a very talkative person, like socially, like not just like can talk for a while, but is comfortable socially, then I find that a really good commentary style for that is we call it the FM radio, the play-by-play, analyzing what's happening in real time, and on a simple level, like it's easy to just say what just happened. You know, so like if I do that right now for Matt, I would like bring up like how he's playing Leo. I might be informed on his Leo and have a bias, but on the most basic level, I could simply say, you know, like, oh, he gets the grab, he's going up for the cross up, and he misses the cross up, and now he's taking a hit for it. He's stuck in the corner. What's he gonna do? And bringing that up. There's also the more analytical side of commentary where you might say, oh, Matt threw out 2 parries there, and I'm still going to talk about it, something else is happening now. And I'll say, like, he threw out 2 parries there, which means we'll probably see it again. He's really fishing for those counter hits. And then if what you suspect ends up happening, then you get to pat yourself on the back on stream. But, like, the best commentary is the fusion of those, you know? So it's like, I might follow what Matt's doing, but be smart enough to eventually bring up what Avery's doing with Milia. And then I know Avery has trying out Milia lately, and I can bring up like Avery's Milia is brand new and talk about like the player and kind of weaving between those two. Like that's the goal, but finding a starting point and what you identify best with, I think is a good way to start. It helps you kind of find like everyone's commentary is going to be different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I had to guess, I would say you would probably have that more analytical commentary and bring up like the nuance of like, oh, well, that move was good there because, and then you bring up a unique property of the move. Like, you might say, like, oh, Matt's throwing out parry a lot because what a lot of people don't realize is that the parry exists only in Leo's back stance. And then you might, oh, Liam, that was Jam's theme that was playing earlier. But so, that's a great example. You might bring up like, oh, so Matt's throwing out the parry a lot because when Leo's in back turn, he can't block. And like a beginner or someone new to the game might realize, wait, he can't block when he's in back turn? That means I could throw shit out. And so you get to explain like, so he's using the parry a lot because he has to use it to have a defense. However, the parry will parry everything, including instant kills. And then, you know, then the chat pops off like, that's bullshit, or some stupid shit that we'll totally disagree with, but we'll let it fly.
I need to work on my my play commentary.
I have that macro. I have to turn that off.
I just can't think fast enough for that.
I think that's fine, though. And that's where, you know, you find a good pairing for commentary. And so your commentary might, if you're more analytical...
Oh, shit.
Matt!
Sorry.
Liam's saying this Leo's kind of clean, though. Liam, this is our OG Leo. Matt's
Hello.
just been so busy.
I tried to grab you out of that. I was like, nah.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna approach me, so I just literally waited for you to jump in.
Like I was shielding when I landed too, and then like I thought I could grab you out of the animation.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. I gotta give me 1 second.
I
Let me
love
turn
this
off,
game to death.
Let me turn off.
I get so happy when we're playing Rev 2.
I have the insta-kill macro for some stupid reason.
Yeah.
How do I take away?
First? Yes, oh, never mind.
Thank you, Liam. I made it the other day. I thought it was very important to make it a bit more personable. I think Justin had the right idea of having how he has his face cam on Duel Links. Actually, let me adjust my camera a little bit more. There's like a weird black bar on it. Okay, there we go. And I think the animation helps. I realized like we coined like the workshop name kind of as like a joke. I think Serena made the joke the first time. And I like it as when Dustbowls come back, like there's a distinction now between Dustbowl and Workshop, and so I think it makes sense that Workshop should have its own name, like its own logo.
Nice grab.
Thank you.
So what was really funny, guys, was originally, I was gonna, oh, you're right, Liam, I gotta add that. I know that, like, it's all Rev 2 themed right now, but Abba is my wife. But originally, originally Serena wasn't gonna be able to make it, and so I was like, I drew like a picture that I was about to draw a picture that we were gonna put up, like, in memoriam, but she said she'll actually make it, like, in a little, not right away, but...
Ooh, that's an overhead. Oh, that's low!
You can still put up the in memoriam picture and then
And she shows up
and then celebrate her resurrection when she comes
on
in
the third day. On the third rev.
on the third round.
There's no way that move is unsafe on me. That's just not real. Gotta remember that the spin is a low. Okay. Avery, you've leveled up your Heihun a lot.
Thank you.
Avery's Heihun is scary as fuck. I can't wait to see Matt get his Dustbowl second place one hands back.
Soon.
Oh no, I think my tacos got wet in the rain.
Not the rain.
No. Hey guys, look, it's Baja Blast. It's Rev2 colored. It literally matches on the face cam.
Insane.
Can't see.
I'll probably commentate after the match. Just practice. People don't mind.
Yeah, I think it. I mean, it's always good.
Oh, that beats that. Okay.
Yeah, my
team now.
AP is completely invincible.
Okay.
Liam's saying, I remember fighting Avery's Haven like months ago, and
Alright,
they've
Avery.
improved so much. Yeah, like Avery, your Haven is like fucked up. It's
Yeah, I'm
bad.
starting to realize that. Like, I actually, like, can do shit, yeah. Alright,
Grind.
get him, Teddy.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna eat this.
Let's
taco.
go.
Crush those comms, Avery.
Okay, let me find your stream on Discord.
Oh shit, let me share that.
Yeah,
You can also just I mean, you can.
well, I want to make sure I'm seeing what you're seeing.
Oh yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, we see regular type characters in the natural environment.
Yeah, we should see what they're doing later. Okay, Jam versus Leo. I have no idea how the matchup goes, ideally. But I will say I think Leo has the advantage.
Absolutely,
With,
that kind of range.
Yeah.
But he's still got that brawler shit, and he's got the sonic boom too to keep Jam out.
But he's not afraid, like, in the thick of it, like, up close. Like, having the counter is very good.
Absolutely. You know what's funny too, actually, because Jam also has a counter as well. So like they can play the same game.
They really could.
I think Leo, it's a bit easier with Leo though. It's not a weird like directional input. It's just hit dust.
That was a nice conversion, not the... Is that high? Is that mid? I don't know.
I was looking at the toggle. I'm sorry.
What a hit!
That was a really good punish with the super.
Actually, holy shit!
Teddy.
Yeah, that super coming out of a just block. That was clean.
Oh no. That was a really good reaction time, Matt.
Thank you.
Seeing that run in.
I was pressing. I was holding back and hit that.
Ooh. Those parries are scary. They're on point every time.
Yeah. Matt's also doing a good job with conversions. Getting each little hit. He's getting a lot out of it.
Good patience from Teddy, man. He's realizing, like, you know what? He's going all in. He's gonna finish his punish with a super. I'm just gonna block.
Oh, that's gonna catch me.
Nice reversal.
Teddy, I'm gonna super on wake up.
Ah!
Yeah, she did it.
I'm gonna blame Teddy's lack of a punish on Nvidia.
Yeah. I was going to
Nvidia
bring
ate
that
your
up.
dash input.
I dropped my faultless defense there.
That happens to me too.
I think you ran out of meter.
Oh, did I? Okay.
There's no macro for it in this game, right? FD.
Yeah, there is.
No,
Oh, okay. The reason I did, yeah, because they're none in Strive for some reason. So I want to like keep it
that's
consistent.
actually a good point.
Is there then? I don't know.
There isn't.
Oh, then I guess I'm wrong.
In this game, there is. I don't remember for sure though if that macro was added to Rev 2 or not, because the FD macro is a macro for slash and heavy slash, which is the same input that you do for Biken to use Biken's parry. So I don't know if that macro exists specifically for Biken to have a parry button, and it just happens to be FD for everybody else.
Ooh.
Or if
That's a
they
good-
just always had it.
I like that time from Matt, pushing out, just throwing out moves, trying to get Teddy just to walk in, try to counter, then supering. Sorry, it didn't work out though.
Well, this is good because if you think about it, the range that Leo gets off of his, off of just on his basic normals means that at max spacing, there's no reason not to throw it in because Jam has the most stubby normals in the game. So it's actually going to space him out. It's like when I use the scratch to end my Raven block strings because it pushes me away. Uh-oh. Just kidding.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
never
Oh,
mind.
that grab!
Oh,
You know
it
what?
drops
I
air
like that
combo, though.
response. I like that response because Teddy will follow you into the fucking sky after his grab every time. The 2P. Actually kind of risky against Jam because you're in range of all of her like fastest normals. Oh, good grab.
Nice
Fuck
grab.
your parry.
Oh, that's a great combo off that.
Oh, the turnaround. Oh, that was the right choice. It's just input skill and NVIDIA.
Are you pressing a button? Yes, you are. Oh no.
Oh no,
Please get
welcome
off
to the
this.
corner. So
That was a really good blocking.
I'm gonna
Oh, my
expose
skip.
Matt.
Bro. Okay.
Expose me, Joey.
Always block low against Leo
Yes.
because when he's in back stance, he has a standing low that's like unreactable, but all of his overheads are reactable.
Absolutely.
I like this case for most characters, though. Their lows are a lot faster,
Yep.
and the overheads
Yeah.
are a lot more reactable.
Leo
Leo's low
specifically
is,
wants
like,
to find
range
that out of you though, because he's catching you with the left right. So the big thing about Leo is because he's so big on the left right mix up that you'll forget that he has the high low as well. So he'll get you in the back turn, and you're already like dealing with having to completely change your block from left right, and in the process, he'll go for a standing low, and that's like where Leo can get even like some of the best players in a mix. Is it's like you're blocking mid on the left, and then he crosses you up, and he's gonna then hit you right low when you're normally blocking mid left. So you gotta like make two mental adjustments.
I'm seeing Teddy's improved a lot with his aerial game. He's going for a lot more jump-ins, and also his air combos are improved a lot, I feel.
Really good on actually utilizing the FD as well to like safeguard to make it a safer approach. A lot of people will forget just how many mechanics are in this game. That again, yeah, you can't block rounded normals when you're in the air unless you FD. Oh, really good block string too, using the vacuum effect of 5H to actually pull him back in for that low. Whoa!
Oh,
That
he's
was a
swatting
nice
at the air.
conversion on the cross up too. We love to see it. We love to see the boys improving.
What the hell?
What was that?
I
Was that
don't know.
intentional?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say, that was
No.
kind of nutty.
Oh wait, this is my special combo.
Oh no, it's done. No, it's just gonna end it.
Oh no.
Respectful, I appreciate it.
I mean, if I wasn't mashing as like hard as I could, I would have instant killed him. So don't
I
respect.
respect that as well.
See, the thing is, because Teddy's on NVIDIA, he's not gonna be able to match out of stun
Yeah.
time. So if you IK Teddy and you know that he's on NVIDIA, you're a certain kind of douche.
Oh,
Okay. I've been called worse.
shit. It's like I really don't want to react.
Oh god, my chocolate's falling apart.
That's so sad.
That's not a taco. That's a faco.
Don't talk to me, Matt. Don't talk to me about tacos. Believe me, I know. Oh, Teddy, you're bleeding. I think honestly, after those two jumps in the corner, that makes an interesting situation on the mental stack because going two jumps into a low guard seems like a really interesting defensive mix-up, but going for the overheads, it's going to cover more, like a bigger hitbox. And so if Teddy's jumping and he's not FDing,
Oh, he dropped the FD. No.
I
Oh,
forgot
I'm
about
sorry. I forgot I was busy
about the last
commentating.
hit.
I was getting too invested in the match, just watching.
I forgot about the last hit and I was going for like a super punish.
Ooh, I like
Oh, nice
that.
response.
I gotta get better at that meeting. It's been a while. My time is off.
No! Why didn't you just give me the fucking first super? Now you want to do it so Slayer?
Hi, Moses.
Hello.
You like Guilty Gear?
Guilty Gear.
Did you mix Slayer?
Yes! Actually.
Yo, Matt, these crossups are disgusting.
Thank you.
still won.
Also-
that, but feel bad.
We kept on trying to grab you out of the cross-ups.
That's my issue too.
Well,
It's
it's
you get baited into like expecting he's gonna
Well-
cross up, and then he just stays on the left forever, like he just did.
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole point. Like, as brain dead as Leo can be, and as difficult as he is to fight if you don't know what to look out for, you do kind of have to be aware of like the cross up. At the end of the day, will always just be a mix up. Like you can't.
Yeah.
always do it.
At a high level, there is still a skill expression with them.
Matt.
About knowing when to mix up, and knowing when to just like.
Matt! You really? I can't believe you fucking gold bursted that. And then went for
I
a
didn't mean to.
Sonic
That was an
Boom
accident.
cross up. Yeah, but you still did
Nice
the Sonic
reaction on
Boom
the grab,
RT.
Teddy.
It was a nice grab.
Yeah, as long as Teddy keeps getting these grabs and get that nice air combo going, I think he has a chance. He just cleans up the defense.
I think Teddy should invest in more, labbing out more air situations off the grab. You get that
You
free
think so?
combo every time, yeah, but like, you're so consistent with landing the grab that I think it's worth, I think it's worth just investing in learning alternative, maybe riskier but higher damage combo routes. Like something you could totally do is if people are getting used to your grab and your combo right afterwards, they're going to be trying to mash out to tech. They're not going to be mashing to attack. They're not going to be going
see
for
what
an
you mean.
air-to-air after the grab. So something I want to see that I think would be super saucy is to grab someone, then delay your jump in, and grab them after they air tech into a block. Like do an air grab. I think that would be so fucking cheeky.
Teddy got the knockdown, but it wasn't meaty. That's sad.
Ooh, right through the parry.
Man, I really like fighting with Slayer. And it's his soul, but like
Oh, let me hit Wasani, sir, and I love metal play
Rev
that
2,
too.
Yeah.
Rev 2 needs goddamn rollback, please.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, I feel like this lag is killing him, or his input delay is killing him.
That was nice
just
patience
as
from
much as me.
you, Teddy. Just maybe too patient.
Yeah.
Oh, the dust. Not even charged.
Nice boss.
Yeah, waiting for the right opportunity was really good.
Patience. I love to see it.
They're not blocking low. That's so sad.
Give me 2 seconds.
Okay.
Oh, Leon, that's crazy. What time do Sky should be Sky should be high sign-ups open? Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
I might bug Justin and ask him if at the end of the Yu-Gi-Oh stream if he could just plug it.
Plug it, yeah.
Joe, are you playing Chip?
I've been using him lately, yeah. I'm gonna start with Raven, because I haven't been able to like play in a couple days. But I'm gonna probably switch back to Chip. Serena's coming by later anyway. I'll play Chip when she gets here, because she'll freak out. She'll be like, yes!
Mr. President!
I like told her, well, when she found out that I was like actually gonna try Chip, it was so funny. She's like, I'm glad you're having fun, and that's all I want to hear. No ulterior motives whatsoever. It's totally not that I fucking love Chip. And then she sends me an hour-long Pat the Flip Chip tip video.
That's so funny.
I'm like, wow!
I was messing around with
How
Chip
did I
and
date
Sprite
people beforehand?
for a bit. Do you know that if you Roman cancel Chip during, what is it, Alpha Blade? Is it the aerial Alpha Blade that like shoots you down to the ground? And, like,
Yes. Yes, if you-
Good question.
Yeah,
Wait,
if you
just-
if you
wait,
RC
just-
during
Sorry.
I was just saying if you RC during it, it'll do the animation up, the RC up in the air, but then it'll teleport you straight to the ground.
Oh,
We're talking about Xrd Rev2.
In Strive.
oh, I don't know
Strive-
shit about Strive Chip.
You have to use the diagonal version to go down.
What I find that was really cool is there's a lot less ending lag on Alpha Blade, the aerial version, and so I've been trying to lav it out, but like the Tyranny and the hitbox, you could do it like right as you start your jump. So you have with basically a ground Alpha Blade, but with none of the lag. It's so sick. Okay, I'm
Alright,
gonna be...
Joy being really fucking aggro. Ready to start. I like it. Just pressing forward.
Whoa,
Alright, there's
the grab tag!
nice. Alright. Oh, nice burst. Really don't want to get hit by that.
No, please don't.
There's a double grab.
Oh, no,
A triple grab.
It was gonna kill, so I had to do it.
Yeah, that's the right call.
I missed the triple dunk. Liam, love it! I forgot, Liam, you really like Raven, right?
Oh, that was a nice read. What's that option you're doing with jumping straight up and doing that kick?
This?
Yeah.
It's Raven's kick, so this beats 6p. So I
Okay.
usually do it if I think someone's gonna go for like it's a really quick, safe anti-air. Like I'll go for like the jump read like that sometimes, but just doing jump K lets me anti-air and convert into an air-to-air if someone's going for a jump. It also means that if someone tries to get up close and go for like an option in front of me, it's an aerial, so it's inherently an overhead.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, Liam. That so what I do there is the 5H is a 2-hit, and it will actually do an OTG. Like the super is OTG, so off the ground. That means like you can hit someone even as they're on the ground. So because of that, technically, I think you can technically get out of it, hence it being an illegal, like a black beat combo. But because it is black beat, I get so much damage because my super is no longer prorated at the end of that combo. I'm not dealing with it.
Oh, that was weird. I literally flew right through the meeple. Ooh, I thought you were gonna go for the grab.
One. Ooh.
Joe, you're feeling good today, aren't you?
What?
You're feeling good today, aren't you?
I am.
I can tell with the gameplay.
Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, now I'm really gonna die. Oh, I hate you. That was rude.
That was great read on tech.
You're backstage, so I was like, he's gonna turn around before he can block this, so...
I should have expected that.
Great reads all around.
What?
That was strange.
Ooh, I'm in trouble.
Oh, you're out now. What are you gonna
Not
do?
yet. Oh god.
Yeah, never mind. I'm trying to get followed.
Oh, that was clean, Joey.
Thank you.
It's your chance, Matt.
Oh.
Oh no.
Matt, come on, burst wars. And the Empress one.
So the needle, me and Matt talked about this before, like last time he and I were throwing sets, but like, anytime I think he's gonna back stance, or like try to cross me up, the needle wins every time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And even if he manages to get the cross up after the needle, he's slowed down, so he can't like do much. That's what I think is so fun about like running a game like this so much, though, is it's like nobody is waking up wondering like what's the Raven Leo matchup, or like I tell you all the time, Avery, like who sits there and thinks about like the Raven Heihun matchup?
I do.
And it's like, well, we do because we play. Those are our mains.
Yeah.
That's just how it works.
My Prime sub available? Let me check.
Are you about to give me your Prime sub?
I want to see if I can. It's the day after my birthday. It'll be available again.
Yay.
Alright, let's see.
Oh, I didn't do the back stat.
Yeah, Teddy. If you feel like you're scared, you're gonna jump, or like you're falling out of combo, tech forward.
Okay.
It doesn't work all the time, but Joey's used to people teching backwards.
Yeah, I do the anti-air grab. That was a really good grab. I do the anti-air grab after a standard grab because a lot of people, the easiest thing for them to do is to tech backwards because it puts them in a block. Ooh, that actually got me before my air dash even started. Good finisher. That's what I like to see.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
It doesn't finish the super? Okay, there we go.
Unfortunately, no.
It does, yeah.
It finishes it, but it doesn't do the slash on the.
You could like
the
see on the
Phoenix.
face cam, like my whole screen turned red because of that super.
Saranga.
Oh boy.
That was a great job blocking that string, Teddy.
Thanks. I got hit by it so many times.
Dan gets moved.
This is the neutral. This is that's the Guilty Gear neutral.
The ground-based footsies they talk about.
Yeah. I never really noticed how aerial Guilty Gear is until I played Tekken the other day. Going back to that, and I was
Right.
like, oh, wait a second. This is completely different.
The fact that Raven's dash makes him like invulnerable, that's fucked up. They didn't need to give him that, but they did. Uh oh. I gave Teddy time to think. That was my first mistake.
Get that much ammo.
I think that's a good way to describe Teddy. If you give him time to think, he'll
fuck
up.
you. Yeah, he'll destroy you. Like
You just gotta keep
you
him
have
pressured.
to outpace Teddy. That's the only way to beat him. You have to think faster. And that's the thing is, I'll do stupid shit against Teddy, and that doesn't mean that stupid shit works. Like that's never an insult to your intelligence, Teddy. That's me saying basically, if I could just outpace you, then it's gonna be hard, especially because you're on Nvidia. But I'll throw shit out, and that doesn't mean that stupid shit works. It just means, oh no, fuck, I'll do it again.
No!
Like that. Like you're
It's
not
the
gonna be
worst.
able to think fast enough to
That
deal
was
with
grimy.
that. No! Wait! And it's counter hit!
Please, please, please.
I'm
please,
dead as fuck.
Please, please.
You're not dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but... There we go.
Oh, double knockdown.
No,
Goes
no.
for the triple.
Oh, you
Goes
are
for
a
the
monster.
triple.
Dang it.
You are
That's
a
what I did for
monster.
trying to do something silly.
Yeah.
An
I'm
absolute
sorry.
savage human being.
I did. You saw that when he ran back in the corner. I was like, jump. I really wanted him to jump. I was like, if I could bring this back with the IK combo, I will actually solidify myself as a horrible human being. And so it goes. So it goes.
I don't want to get.
I like what Liam said in the chat. Everything about Raven is fucked up.
Yeah.
And it is. Oh,
Except for his
shit!
hood. His hood is based.
It's Wade. Do you guys remember
I don't know,
like
I
me and
still think it's
Wade
fucked up
in
considering he's got a
the
giant
Tiamat
fucking
chat the other day?
head.
No.
We IK'd each other and we were just sending each other that fucking hawk.
Oh, I was there. Yeah, actually, I remember that. I hate that picture so much.
Oh shit, we got 9F delay.
Oh, I was wondering. I was like, that's respectful neutral right there. Why is it happening? That was a nice backstep.
Everyone say hi to Sharon.
Hi Sharon.
Hi, Sharon.
Oh yeah.
Now you
Oh yeah.
talk.
Also hi
Everyone say
Serena.
hi to Cern.
She's been here. She doesn't talk until Sharon's brought up.
Thank
She's
you, though.
alive.
Hey, Serena.
Hello. I'm eating a salad, so I'm just muting
course you are.
myself very quickly.
I wanted him to jump. Oh, he didn't jump.
Oh, he dusted though. Give you plenty of time.
Like last week, he like said in the chat, or like 2 weeks ago, he's like, I do not like when you grab me. Fafnir. Oh, okay. Ooh, how did I get out of
Ooh,
that
that was
6-8
scary.
situation?
Oh, what the hell is that?
Oh, I fucked up that. That was meant to be the grab, not 2S.
I think I said this before. I feel like Wade's the opposite of Danny. Of Soul Players spectrum.
Yeah.
Yeah, Danny likes to, let's just say he likes to face roll. He likes to press button.
He likes to ride the fire.
I'm trying to find a nice way of saying Danny man.
There we go. I told him last week he can grab. Yeah, there we go. That's the punish you want.
But it takes a masher to know a masher.
This'll
I'm really surprised my 5H got that counter hit there.
move like significantly lower in Xrd than he does in Strive.
I don't know if you're listening.
Significantly lower, like in tier.
I think I don't.
Slower, he said.
Oh,
Slower.
Not necessarily.
I don't
It's
think
just
so.
the pacing of Strive makes him look
Yeah.
faster.
Ah, yeah.
That and he covers more space, like physical space, with his moves.
Yeah, Wasani's playing Biken.
He's always played Biking.
He's always played Biken? Oh, I'm an idiot.
Yo, where's Ian?
Wait, I gotta play with him too. I'm sorry, it's just he hasn't played. I haven't seen him play Rev2 in a while, and he'll like DM me sometimes like, well, I'll play Rev2, and I'm like, fuck, I'm not like available right now.
Yeah.
So I have to like get the chance to play his Bikin.
This is scary.
He plays the Strawberry Shortcake Bikin.
Girl biking. With Slayer.
Wow, I'm
It's a disgusting combo. I hate that.
Gnome Slayer.
Gnome
it's 'cause sped up.
Slayer.
But that dust combo looks disgusting.
Gnome Slayer and Strawberry Bikin. Whoa! I saw that! I know the game's moving at plus R speeds, but I saw that RC out of the map launch. That was cute. You got big damage too, because it was a black beat combo. That was fucked up.
Shit.
Oh no! He ate your
That burst
Now
so
I know why
sad.
you were saying shit. I caught up.
No, wait. No, where was my artist sitting?
I love watching this at double speed.
Yeah. It just... It's like when you first started like watching Guilty Gear.
This is what it like looks like. To,
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
what it feels like.
I'm
I
scared.
hear
of
Jam
this.
laughing.
That is a spooky
Moses,
Viking.
let's do this. Oh
Oh,
no.
Teddy.
Liam, honestly, yeah, this is what plus R looks like to me. I also like that our chat is dominated by Liam's right now.
That's awesome. That's epic. It's base.
Well, let me drink some Baja Blast.
The swiggity swag, as some might
Could we get a
say.
sponsor from Mountain Dew, please?
Hold on, I'm trying to get Mellow Yellow first. Liam
sorry.
Singularity!
Hi, Liams. I'm sorry, I didn't see that you said hi in the chat.
Oh god!
Yeah, just no time to think. Just go, go, go.
Damn, son. Wait, what?
Oh no!
How did I hit you there?
You. The funny.
Oh,
part
you
about
can
that
still
is
get the
that-
gold burst
that-
through my stance
is
though.
that super is a projectile, so even after I went down, it hung around and
that?
continued to hit you.
Hey, look at that. This video game. Oh.
Love when that counter hits. Yo, check General Guilty Gear. I added Wade. I'm like, sorry about that 8F. And he goes, the authentic delay-based experience.
Shit.
Oh, I liked where that confirm was going, though. I don't want to deal with that RC combo. Oh, no. Oh, you got through it!
Hi, Justin.
Sometimes it pays
Justin, there's a
not to
face cam.
hold
You can hold that up behind me if you
Justin
want.
on face cam?
You can.
Just the rug though, not me. Ready?
Yep.
Shit!
It's still going. Oh, it's still going.
We got
Oh,
a
it's still
$200 Toon Summon Skull Rug.
Oh God, food is so sexy. I cannot wait to show it off.
That's bigger than I thought.
Yo!
That would be like a small rug.
Keep him there.
Oh no! He teched forward!
Let's have Justin commentate.
Right, I want to see Justin
so-
commentate Rev
That was
2.
so funny.
Justin is a really,
Say
really
less,
good
tell me
Smash
less.
commentator. Just on-
No, he went
I
for the
think it
grab.
would-
I'm gonna lose all
I
my
think it would
excitement.
work well. He doesn't even know how the game works. He just needs to describe what's happening.
I'm staring at that little Discord icon. I'm like, my excitement's gonna drop so fast.
Hey Joey, for some
When does
reason I
that
love
burst
that
come
as
back?
a quote. Just, oh no, he teched forward.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had full excitement too. I had a fucking
has so much implication to it.
disgusting combo route ready to roll. He teched forward, and then that was that. Yeah, Liam, this matchup, I love this matchup because it's like, so Raven's Needle. A lot of people forget about this, but Raven's Needle, the little projectile, it doesn't deal a lot of damage. The whole point is that it slows you down. It makes it so that you can only cover half the distance you would, movement-wise. So that like murders Slayer's all of his dandy steps as
Yep.
well, and his teleports. So what Ian does that's like crazy is he labs out half distance combos. So if he gets hit by the needle, he's like, whatever. I don't even know if he actually labs them out, but it's because Ruben picked up Raven like kind of as a joke, and then was like, wait, this character is fucking stupid. And it's like, yeah, the dirty character.
He becomes the murderer with the slowest weapon.
I think that's like an interesting like sort of design spectrum in fighting games that isn't necessarily immediately obvious. This when people start picking them up is like movement jamming moves. Because back when I-
crashing?
I think,
Huh?
is it crashing? I'm stuck. Oh, there we
I
go.
think it is crashing.
Oh, I'm on? Okay.
Oh no.
But yeah, like what I was saying was like movement jamming moves. Because so much of fighting games is movement, and if you're used to your character moving in one way and
Yeah,
someone interrupts your movement,
that's why
with
Raven's
just a
fucked
small
up.
attack, I used to try to do that with Greninja Shuriken back in Smash, but I could never really get it to be as effective as I wanted it to be. But it's an interesting. So yeah, like I was saying, it was like an interesting sort of area of design. My ability to speak is going down the drain now because
No,
I'm
I get you. It's like it's like pocket of like how you design like any game that's competitive and like involves spacing.
I'm sorry, King. He's gonna end up playing Strive again at this rate.
I was playing Strive yesterday, and I was actually kind of having fun with the new changes.
The new changes are really interesting. Oh, he knows! He knows!
You're playing as Avery.
You know,
Hmm.
That was on that too, but okay.
she's
What
more
kind
like
of changes did she get?
it's more system changes
Okay.
with Roman cancels and air movement, but her sped up projectile it feels really nice.
Oh, I
It feels
still
more
got hit.
important for her general game plan. And I was watching some combo with pro labbing, and they look like they look exciting just to watch for Eno.
Well, good. I'm glad you're having fun. And you too, Liam. Glad you're having fun with Millia. Have you considered picking her up in... Oh, wait.
Ooh,
Liam,
he
do
got
you
me.
also play Strive? I'm trying
Oh,
to remember.
Liam played Rev 2 with us a bit, but he mostly plays Strive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, he's adapting.
Leah is like pretty different. I feel to both games.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
Not having a hairpin is like a big thing in like high level play. But also just feels different.
Her game plan is much simpler in Strive. As our
Yeah.
her game plan. Like Milia just wants the hard knock.
He caught the backdash! Oh god.
It's still true in both games. She wants a hard knockdown. Just how she gets it is different.
Yeah. And different approach options, yeah.
Justin, that's huge. That's way bigger than I thought. That's
That's what I said.
Gargantuan.
Yeah.
I wish I heard that often.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
Matt. You like that I ate his burst?
Oh, we can.
Oh, I tried to avoid that blitz. That's sad.
Oh, what the fuck?
That cross up.
That shouldn't have hit. That was his
Yeah.
round, honestly.
Sort of as an extension. Now that I'm not playing anymore. Sort of as an extension of what I was saying earlier about movement. I like the idea of moves that like sort of.
Hey, bro, he just DM'd me. I wanted to IK you so bad.
Oh, I'm dead.
I like the idea of moves that sort of mess around with what your opponent sort of expects their character to feel like, so that their sort of patterns for decision making get kind of jammed.
No, there's no.
And,
Yeah,
like,
I, mean, I was
see-
trying to blitz so you would.
so
die.
rather than just thinking like, oh, high beats low, or like all the rock paper scissors stuff, you can like try to like actively try to sort of mess up your opponent's mental patterns.
I think that's fun to a point, but it depends like how it happens.
Oh, Liam's
I
asking.
think messing with the character's movement too much, it just ends up being unfun for the player, or like, which happen against.
That's why I do like what Raven's Needle does, is it affects like how far your dash goes, but your character isn't moving in slow-mo. So it's like, if
Yeah.
you're standing in place, like, you still, all of that's still the same.
Oh, I'm dead.
Liam's asking in the chat, what does it mean when the tension bar pulses gold? So, there's a scenario in this game where...
Is that gold burst, or is it just that you have all the tension that you can, and you can't get?
Oh, he means like when the actual, like, the little, like, the bar itself, like not, or sorry, let me phrase that. Like, not the meter, but like that metal thing. Like
The container.
Yeah, the container.
Okay.
Is like, will flash gold. What that means is it means that you're on you're on match point, your opponent is in Hellfire, and you have over 50 meter. What that means is if you activate IK mode, the activation period will freeze time.
Wow.
So the startup of your IK doesn't like entering IK mode no longer takes time. So it enables IK certain like combos for IKs.
Oh,
I also have a question.
Yeah.
I forget what Hellfire is.
Hellfire?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it affects like your supers. That's a really good question, actually.
when you're like.
Yeah, like I always took it as like a
yeah,
part of the
increase
game,
damage, but, like
but I just never thought about it much to even like. Think
I
about,
also
like,
have a question. What is gold burst then? How do you gold burst?
If you burst when you're not in hit stun, if you just like throw burst out in neutral, then,
Oh, okay.
then you'll get full meter if that burst hits someone.
Okay.
it rewards like proactive bursting.
Mm.
Okay, Hellfire just makes your supers do 20% more damage
Yeah, but when does it activate? Is
when
my
you're at
question.
20% health or less.
Okay.
I'm glad that the muscle memory for that stayed.
I'm so happy for you.
But yeah, so Liam, what's really interesting, what I actually really like about this game is so many fighting games have like a crazy super special attack with like a
Oh, you're
million
bursting.
prerequisites. So like you have astral finishes in Blaze Blue, and you can only do them at all in the context that would create like a flashing bar in this game. So what I like about Rev 2 a lot is you can IK at any time. So the ability to do an IK is not obtuse. And I actually always liked it as like an interesting, like at the beginner level, it's such a comeback. Like, I like knowing that even at 1 health point, there is technically a choice that exists that I can go for. That is a singular choice that if I do it correctly, I can still win the round. At beginner level, I think that's awesome. That's why I can't believe they're not in Strive. I know that, like, you can start to argue that, like, that could also make it that, like, beginners get blown up by, like, high-level players that just IK them. But, like, you die in, like, 3 neutral exchanges in that game anyway. I don't think it would have mattered the same way. But in this game, the laundry list you have to do to even do a cool, like, an Astral finish in BlazBlue just makes your IK something you can combo into. So that's, like, why I always fish for the command grab at certain points. Because there exists a combo route where if I get the command grab and I have 100 meter, I can RC and then IK while my opponent is bounced in front of me before they hit the ground because it freezes time. And then I can IK them. But if I do that, like, in a normal round, they'll hit the ground and get back up before I'm done entering IK mode.
Oh, sorry.
Well, Sonny said he wanted to IK me so bad. Maybe I'll fish for the IK combo.
Oh, no, just you play.
Okay. Might fuck around in IK. Oh, the double jump!
Don't. I hate you. Boom.
My disadvantage, I'm on the right side. I tried labbing my kick more on the right side and still can't really get it.
Ah!
I see you, Leo. I see you, Leo.
Play a burst, huh?
Just jump forward out of that. Ow. Ow.
Oh, whoops. I did the standard jump.
Oh, it's not.
The thing that I still struggle with, oh my god, wait, if you have gold bar, biking forward dust straight into IK? Aw, thanks, Asani. We worked hard on the new layout. No,
Just
it
remember
didn't
that-
reach.
Just remember that your lows reached so far.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 2H? It's absurd.
Ah,
You're like, I'm not dealing with that. I'm not dealing with your fucking blitz.
fear. I'm fearing. Why'd I burst? There's still a round left.
You fucking got me while I'm still in the
Panic burst happened.
I was like, I'm gonna enter IK, and if I do that, that'll make him throw it out,
that
and
so
I'll block
fucking
it, and then I'll throw it out. But I wasn't done in time. We take those.
Give me my dandy stack, please. Work with.
Oh no! Iframes.
Okay.
Okay, fun fact. Burst gives you iframes when you're falling back from it.
Ah.
I did not know that.
That was a nice dodge.
Thanks.
I agree.
Yeah.
Can I have my health back?
No.
I like my health back.
No.
I don't like that thing.
I'm trying to get to you. It's hard.
Damn it. Damn, I was trying so hard with that jump. Ah!
No! I was going for a, just going to do a super as soon as I landed too, because I knew you were going to do that stuff.
After you see 3 command grabs come out, it's like, okay, he's fishing for it, guys.
What's up, Moses?
Yeah, I saw the
It's
command grab
literally
and
fishing,
your,
'cause I
your tension, and
literally-
I saw the gold, and I was like, oh. I know how this ends.
Like, he's literally throwing his arm out to catch
Thank you,
something.
man.
He's actually fishing.
Yo, golden clap?
Yo, Golden Clock in the lobby? Let's fucking go. Am I gonna see Pi or Ram though?
You there?
I'll be back
Okay.
momentarily. I need to reload my game. Hopefully there'll still be a spot in the lobby when I get back.
What side of the chat? Saw the activation and the drums.
Oh
went
no,
off
you
on my
burst it!
spoiler.
Oh fuck! I'm gonna shit here.
So I didn't know that if I hit you, your tatami match just goes away.
Really? That's cool. Good to know.
Oh fuck! Oh, I'm dead.
That's bait.
No, I don't know a good combo. Oh, I'm dead now. Yeah. That's me getting punished for
Oh, I can do it
the best
again!
combo.
I blew my whole meter on this!
That was a really cool bait for the best thing.
Yeah.
I like to be a shithead.
Glad that happened. At least.
Ooh, okay. I thought you would go for like, I-80 tatami. No, he's gonna do it again because I'm a fool. Oh no, gold burst! I'm done for.
Outplayed and outsmarted.
Nice. Back into the blender.
Tatami's a really good answer to when I'm trying to throw shit out. The ball specifically. I don't. That's not. That grab shouldn't have grabbed you because I know you knew I was doing it. So like.
No, he left.
I just want to leave.
Wait, I'm actually curious. Did you leave on purpose, like for the bit, or did a connection error come up?
I'm gonna die. Oh, yep. Grab.
I love that. I think it's
Guys, I
stupid
didn't
that
finish
worked.
my series of questions. K is kick, P is punch, J is jump, S is slash. Is D dash or is D
Dust.
heavy slash?
D
is
is dust. H.
Dust.
H is heavy slash.
H. I forgot about H.
The game itself will show it as HS, but people in notation, people will say H.
Uh-huh. So JD is jump dust.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Do you have the key? Is there a keyboard in front of you that has like a number
All
pad?
my health back.
No, but I can look one up.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
Okay, let me know when you look one up.
Oh fuck!
Cause those correspond to like the directions.
Yes.
Yep.
But like, how does
Fell out of it.
something work if it's like quarter circle?
So a quarter
You- 'cause you
circle
don't
would
say,
be
like-
2, 3, 6 because it's down, right, and then right.
Okay, but I don't hear people say like 2, 3, 6, 8 or something.
You do. You'll hear that more, depending on what community you're in.
What? Yeah, the big thing, the reason why it can be a bit confusing sometimes is because sometimes for example, Raven's his 5P is what happens if I just hit the punch button while standing. That move doesn't have a name in the game. It's not in his command list. It's just his standing punch. So people will call it 5P. If people are explaining writing out a combo, it's less letters and numbers to write out. To say 2, 3, 6. Actually, so here's a good example. So Raven's Scratch is 2, 3, 6 S. To write it in a combo, if I'm writing out a combo to send someone, I'll write it as 2, 3, 6 S. But it's called Watson Zweig but people will give it a nickname. So people call it the Scratch. So like, you know how Leo throws out his projectile? So the type of projectile that is a charge-based projectile. So people call it Sonic Boom because the first charge projectile like that to ever be in a fighting game was Guile from Street Fighters, and it was called Sonic Boom. So people...
Sorry.
Oh, what were you saying?
That's the same thing with Tiger Knee.
Yep.
Is a Street Fighter thing.
Also flash kick.
Yeah.
Yep, so Leo's DP, and even that too, that's actually what's really funny, is
Yeah,
DP.
DP is Dragon Punch.
Yep. And so Leo's DP is, that's fucked up that doesn't work. But, Leo's DP is a charge input. So it's called a DP, but people call it flash kick because Guile has a charge-based DP in Street Fighter. So a lot of these terms, that's why like when Kai's lightning bolt is called stun edge, but people will say Kai's fireball. When like if you like use your brain from it, you're like, that's not a fireball.
Yeah, it makes no
That's a
sense out
lightning
of
bolt.
context.
Sorry, did we all just see Raven win against Soul?
No, I missed it.
It's bad. I don't like it.
I didn't see it. I actually don't know what it is. I don't often play against souls. Well, wait, no, I play against Danny all the time, but I've never noticed it.
Do you want me to tell you guys?
Yeah.
It's like, what did he say? Such a shame. Eno could use that seed in quotation marks better.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Very bad.
Very bad. I do not like it.
I love it.
I think it's his one against Leo. I don't remember if it's Leo or Kai. I'm pretty sure it's Leo. He talks about... He says something about, like, the Raven Boss says it a lot. It's, like, a really interesting quote from him, saying that, like, people who lose less, loss is gonna hurt more. But then he says something about, he's like, but as long as you're losing, you are living strong and you are prospering. And I'm like, weirdly insightful. I mean, I know Raven is an insightful character if you play the story, but it's nice to not have a horny joke for once. It's like that one quote the bot does a lot that I think is really cute, where he says, you paint the little landscape and think of future generations. I think those ones are cute.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say about fighting game notation. One that always tripped me up a lot was that J is jump, but C is not crouch. C is close.
Yeah, that's what messed me up too.
Yeah. I noticed that because it's like people say J, they don't say A.
I think, yeah, that's really annoying for me.
It's probably because there can be attacks that like are H but also in the air.
Yeah, you want to like input 8 every time you do a jumping attack thing.
Right, that's why. That makes sense. Oh my god! Oh fuck. Oh god!
No, I did the wrong kick.
No,
I did the wrong Hayabusa.
I just realized, did that big fireball like go down when you crouched?
Yes.
Yeah.
It follows all 8 directions.
It is so, and that is the coolest fucking thing.
It feels so
like,
good, but it's so wonky.
Take
so
Ryu's Hadouken and let you control it. And so this is, I say this all the time, but one time me and Avery were playing, and as a Raven player, I'm like, oh, you're gonna throw the slow moving projectile. I'm gonna run up and absorb it with stance to get excitement meter. So Avery was smart to develop this meta where, because they can control the tuning ball, they would throw it out because they knew I wanted to absorb the damage, and then they would pull it away just in time to then RC and come and fuck me up. Like, that type of shit, that's why this is my favorite game. You can't... That's not in Street Fighter.
Yeah. I mean, I was thinking, my brother, not my brother, my friend asked me this, like, if Heiyun had different character design that I hated, but I still play her, and I'll be like, yeah, I would. Definitely, 100%. Because the kit just makes so much sense for me. There's no other character like it, really.
Well, I like how Heiyun is really, like, Heiyun's whole kit is supposed to be taking, they took Ryu's moveset and just, like, sodomized it. Like, that was the whole point of Heiyun's kit. They were like, lol, it's Ryu from Street Fighter, except everything's fucking weird.
And that's why I'm fucked, because I've ever played another Shoto, it's just not the same.
Exactly, because every Shoto... Uh-oh. Ooh.
That
why-
delay like really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This makes no sense. It says I have 3F, and I'm pulling 60 FPS. This does not feel like 60 FPS in 3F.
It says I have 1F, but I'm pulling like it keeps oscillating between like 50 and 30 FPS.
Oh, okay, so that's okay. I play a dirty character anyway, so. To talk about like the fight game notation stuff earlier, I remember someone asked one time, they're like, why do they do that?
There you go, this is better.
And my favorite explanation for why numpad notation exists is because it surpasses language barriers. And I love that about it. Like, a Japanese player can post a combo, and you'll be able to do it.
Have you seen Infiltration's YouTube channel?
I have
Or
not.
like streams either?
Like, the Street Fighter infiltration?
Yes. He has like a VTuber persona, which is just a cat.
Do you...
Like, not even stylized, just like a black cat.
I won't talk about it on stream right now, but Infiltration's a bad dude.
He is? Oh, okay.
Yeah, like... He's a bad dude.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
I'll tell you later.
Like bad isn't bad or bad isn't good?
Bad.
Bad
Like
isn't bad,
domestic
yeah.
abuse bad.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, man. It's 2021. Sometimes bad means good.
The big thing was they let him back.
Like Michael Jackson.
They let him back in to Evo, and he won like Sam Show, and people were like pop it off. But then all the people that like know about Infiltration's ban and stuff like that, they were like, "Wow, you guys are really hurting for Sam Show players, huh? You just gonna let anybody back in, huh?" That poor game. Like Sam Show is cool.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it really?
It is.
Oh, I could have smashed out of that.
Golden Clem in the chat. Oh, it's that bad. Yeah, he's bad. That's a no-fly zone here. Yeah, you get it, dude. Also, I wish the best for Sam Show. I do too. I was gonna buy it. My dad was interested, and I was gonna buy it because I really like Hibiki, and we just never got around to it. And now Baiken's in it, so it's like, I mean, when I do buy it, of course I'm gonna play fucking Baiken. Why would I not play a Guilty Gear guest character? But
I haven't played the newest version of Sam Show, but I've played a little bit of some of the older versions of Sam Show, and I really do like the sort of way that it's built. It doesn't feel like other fighting games, mostly because it's sort of a one-touch kill fighting game.
yeah, I like that it had blood. I miss how Guilty Gear used to have blood.
Yeah.
You can kind of see it. The hit effects in Rev, the colored flashes, if you look very closely, like if you pause the game, they are blood splatters. But he did it again! I deserve that. After I threw 2 supers in his face. I should have RC'd at a stance. I really like... So I wanted to play Hibiki because she's from Last Blade, and she had the coolest, most fucked up mechanic in a fighting game. Her like ultimate super, if you did it on the final round, she would actually just kill the opponent. And like she wouldn't like want to. It was like she accidentally would do it. And like their sprite would get like chopped in half, and then their sprite would like disappear. And if you kept doing it in arcade mode, she would slowly like become like okay with it. And like her arcade mode would end differently if you killed everyone.
That's cute. I mean, not cute, but like funny.
God.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
And so she has that super in Sam's show. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
Like if you did that super at the round end and it did enough damage to like win you the final round, like the music would stop and everything. It was like kind of creepy. It was really cool.
That Ryan Sam combo is really cool. The way it's doing.
Is that the character that like brings out the sort of umbrella?
No,
different
no,
character?
she's like one of the last DLC characters. Oh, he wanted that cross up. I got an RC out of that stance because he knows.
I'm out of here.
I always thought Sam Show was cool because like I
You
was
want
saying,
this again?
it's like a one hit.
Come
Oh
on.
no.
It's like a one-hit kill game for the most part. It's like 3-hit kill, but you know. But the
It's very neutral heavy. Mm.
yeah, and then like
Damn it.
I always thought
Yeah.
it felt really cool.
Like,
with
what am I
its,
gonna do
like-
there? Should have just thrown it out.
I always thought it felt really cool with its like samurai theming for it to be like that. Because it really felt like that those moments in anime where like two samurai would like stand off.
It's
and then,
Biken's
both
IK.
strike at each
Like
other.
Sam Show is Biken's IK, but a video game.
Yeah, it's like exactly those moments, that kind of moment, and it's like it feels so
That's
good.
why.
I'm tired
Oh,
of this.
my shit didn't come out.
I will say, like Liam, I will say that like Sam Show is very subjective. Like its art style. Like I like it when it works, and I think some characters it works. Like it, like Hibiki looks awesome in the game. Biken looks a little weird, but like a character like Hibiki, she just looks really good. I really like the use of filters and the scrolling, like the parallax. But I will say, if someone looks at Sam Show and says it's an ugly game, I don't think they're necessarily wrong.
I can see that.
We
Yeah.
can't all be Rev2.
Oh.
But I am someone that
I mean,
does like Street Fighter V's art style, which people think I'm like tripping for that. But like my argument is that I really appreciate 3D art styles that like, when people think like powerful in terms of like processing power, it's always photorealism. Because like Rev 2 runs on PS3. Like this game's art style is gorgeous, but it's not technically powerful, which is fine. Like I don't want it to be that. But I think that I do love when 3D games try to stylize while still leveraging computer hardware. So like Street Fighter V, what I think is really cool is what they do for the characters. They take like the normal maps that they would put over a character like in any other game to add detail like to their skin, and they bring it into Photoshop, and then they just put like a paintbrush texture and filter over it, and then they convert it back into Unreal Engine or whatever they're using at Capcom. So that's how the game gets its brushstroke look on the shading. They just put a paintbrush filter over some of the texture maps. Like that's it. It's not like a weird shader or post-processing thing. And like, there's some shit in Street Fighter V that's ugly as fuck. Like Ken is ugly as shit in that game.
Yeah. His hair looked like
His
Play-Doh.
mop hair.
But like, I still
Nail hair, Ken.
appreciate that there's an art style there. Do you get what I mean? Like, I'm glad they didn't just. People will say Street Fighter V is ugly, but it's like, did y'all look at Street Fighter 4? Like,
Oh,
you
no.
want to look at like fucking Bug Eye Ryu in Street Fighter 4 and tell me that's okay? Do you remember that? You remember the video? The hey guys, it's me, Ryu from Street.
From Streets.
Some of my favorite things are. What does he say? Jumping into
Jumping
light
into it.
years. The latest
season
season of The Simpsons. Stale bread, water without any ice, and dirt. See you in Street Fighter 5, everyone. That's what he looks like in Street Fighter 4. Like, at least we got something in 5. I hope 6 looks even better, but I'm just saying.
I think it's that video is so funny. That context of like who Ryu is as a playable character. Because it's just like some like fighting character guy saying your random shit.
He's the OG random fighting character guy.
That's why it's funny in context too.
You know what I think is really
Like, he's so
bad
boring.
about well, right? Because he kind of is.
Oh, he super is. I feel
Well,
like
that's what the joke was in the video.
That's
He's like
why-
a boring person.
Yeah, that's why everyone plays Ken. That's why you get those memes where it's like another Brazilian Ken,
Wait, what was
2
it? What
bars.
was it? Jumping into light fierce. There we go. That's what I mean.
Yeah, because that's all they do. They jump into light fierce because it gives them. It's the cross up.
Yep.
It means they were on Shurioken for like 2 days and read the Fighting Game Primer PDF, which is free and you should all read it. But like, yeah, Liam, like, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't blame people if they look at Street Fighter V and think it's ugly, but like, there is an art style there, which I'm like, thank God. When you look at Street Fighter 4 by comparison, I think Street Fighter V would look better. Like I don't like their animation. I have a big problem with the animation in the game. It's not just that Twitter thread that went around that talked about There was a Twitter thread that was comparing like Sakura's standing heavy punch, and they talked about how it's very like her animation, like her pose and the keyframes are a lot less expressive. Like I agree with that too, but this is not that. My issue with Street Fighter V's animation is it feels too mocappy. So if you go and you look at like any of the Tales games from like PS3, or you look at like Eternal Sonata, when you have like stylized characters that are like mocapped very obviously, and there's too much animation, there's no stylization to that, so they look like dolls.
The mascot head effect.
Wait, Liam, you didn't know? That's where Ride the Fire comes from. Yeah, it's when he activates Dragon Install. That's why people scream radio whenever Kai does it too now in Strive. Alright,
The ultimate counter.
this could go really poorly.
Where's that?
But I'm gonna use this character. It's time.
Yes.
I wish the Korean soundtrack was in this game, because Chip's Korean theme is like one of my favorite Guilty Gear songs, actually. It's just, I tend not to like count it, because it's not by Daisuke. It doesn't really sound like a Chip, it doesn't fit Chip though. But it's like very... It's good. It's good, I promise. Liam, this special. So I learned, apparently you can just jump install his... So when Chip teleports, he doesn't have any air options afterwards. But apparently you can jump install it. And so I was trying to figure out like, oh, what jump installs can I do? Like, it's very difficult to do. Apparently, so it's 2-2 twice, and then a button. If you just jump right after the 2-2 input, you'll jump install it anyway.
He's playing early.
Yeah, I heard that too. I have a new favorite Guilty Gear song.
I was looking for a meme.
Coming Home.
I love Coming Home.
I think Icarus is now my new favorite one. It's just the most schlocky, like, power ballad love song.
Well, that's what Coming Home is too.
Oh,
To some extent, yeah. It just feels good, like end of movie soundtrack.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like. But it's so good regardless. Actually, because of it's a good.
No, he DP'd through my overhead! And I'm made of paper, so I'm gonna die now! Alright, because that adds the... I was getting ready to do a command grab, I was like, I got this!
I am being eviscerated.
That's Slayer.
There we go.
Ow. Real wise guy.
Yeah,
Oh
I
god,
do.
I'm getting disintegrated. Oh god, I'm right in front of him!
Second part didn't hit, so I didn't launch you. Cringe. Not base at all.
No, Liam, the sauce is not with Anji, the sauce is with Answer.
No.
Who am I fighting? Wait. Who is it?
I was very stoked that they brought Anji back because it was cool seeing like a veteran character that didn't make it to Rev 2 make it into Strive. But I can't wait for them to put Baiken in because I think the footage I want to see the most is Baiken just killing Anji. I think he deserves it. Like, we've all been waiting for. That's the story DLC they're gonna give us! Baiken fucking kills Anji! And that's why it's DLC, because they gotta add Baiken to the game first! You heard it here first, folks. When it happens, I expect a check on my desk, Arxis.
Hello.
That's why at the end
Hi.
of the Sam Show trailer,
Okay,
I gotta
just
go
making
home.
sure.
I gotta beat
Oh,
this
yeah.
guy's ass.
I'm so curious what a Strive Zappa would look like.
That's actually my real
Well,
pick.
he doesn't have the ghosts anymore.
Like, I want my characters, obviously. So, like, if they do Raven or Abba or Robokai, we pop in the biggest bottles.
Oh, that's not what I
I
wanted.
want Slayer because it's fucking Slayer. I want Sin or LFL2 because they're, like, one of my characters. I mean, I really want anyone. Like, I'll take any veteran.
Yeah.
But, like,
Oh,
if you told me, like,
oh,
to
shit,
bring back
Marcus.
a character from Plus R, the two correct choices are Zappa or Bridget. Those are the correct choices.
Bridget, please. Bridget, please.
I need to see those redesigns. But there's a reason why there's no Zappa. And I know because I work in 3D. Making that motherfucker in 3D, all those animations, forget about it. They gotta be printing Capcom Pro Tour Cup money to afford that budget. Are you fucking kidding me? Zappa is like, they'll drop, like, Season 2, it's only one character. They're like, why? And it's like, because Zappa is the workload of 5 characters.
Look, man,
I have an idea
that's
for Zappa,
what-
but it would spoil Mob Psycho, so I want to say it.
Ooh.
Man, all you gotta do is animate him on Ace. You're fine.
I'm just gonna say Ritsu.
Holy shit.
I see.
Because it's like it's not
Interesting.
even like easy animation.
Do you know what I
Like,
mean?
It transforms all
I'm
over.
picking up
the
what you're
place.
putting down, but I can't
I'm not
say
sure
anything.
that I do.
I'll DM you.
Okay.
Right, Joey? It's like it's not even like animations where you make a model and then repose it because he transforms all over the place.
Yeah, so a good example is anyone that plays Smash. I know nobody uses this character because we're trying to make him better tomorrow. But if you think about Corrin, and how Corrin, you know, like he does like forward smash or like down air, and like his arm and legs turn into like the dragon lances. So the way that that's rigged, or he has like the wings, or like their faces can turn into the dragon. The way that you do that in 3D is they model that, and those models are just shrank down so small, like their scale, that they're inside his arm. So when he charges side smash, the animation that happens is he pulls his arm back, and they shrink his arm at the same time they increase the size of the lance. And it looks like his arm transforms. But so basically, all those need to be modeled, and they have to exist at runtime.
That's the way doing 3D is just like doing magic tricks.
That's all it is. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, Liam, isn't it
What
funny
kinda
if you
is?
compare Anji in this game and Plus R, his sleeves have
grab
pulled up more, but because of that, he has bigger tits now because all that skin is getting compressed.
Oh my health back.
So
Stop it.
he's
Stop it.
showing less skin, and in the process, he's showing more.
Why did I do
It's like how Eno's design is better now, even though like people are like, but it's less skin. I'm like, but
No,
But-
I like the
look at that hat! Look at that hat! She's got her silly little hat.
love that hair.
Exactly.
I like her jacket too.
Right, the jacket, the little, like the back skirt, and then how big the hat is. That's just that's a good design.
A big hat is truly all you need.
Eno got out lucky at Strive. When they came around with the guns and they were shooting the roster with the redesigns, they missed when they tried to shoot at Eno.
Hang on 1 second, Teddy.
Okay.
I'm just hoping forward.
I think they turned Kai into a jock at his confirmation. That's my problem with Strive Kai.
You did. You block.
Look at this neutral. Liam, you're gonna try learning 3D? Hit my DMs at any time. You know the deal.
Maybe
Liam, you should get into Strive modding.
Where'd Marcus go? He joined and it's not here.
I think he saw lobby. He decided we're not powerful enough yet.
yeah, it was just for the fear, but
He came here to remind us.
Remind us of how large
It's
and
like
scary the world actually is.
Rumpelstiltskin showing up at your wedding. Like, don't forget, when you have that kid. Collection agency.
Sorry, sorry, I didn't see the track before.
Marcus arrived to say play Melting Blood. Yo, people are really mad about Shield and Melty. Right? Like, that's a thing.
Yeah, people.
What do you mean?
So you can Shield and Melty Blood, like, it's different than a standard block. And it costs your moon meter, because you have, like, 2 or 3 different meters in the game. But it barely costs any moon meter to do. And it only costs moon meter if you use it, and then it doesn't get used. So it's like, it's a macro where you pull up, like, a shield, and it allows you to do, like, a counter attack. It's kind of like Blitz. I think it's the best, it's like my closest comparison to say it simply.
Okay.
But it's pretty lagless. It comes out pretty fast. You can hold it indefinitely. It's not like, there's not a time frame. You can just hold it forever until you stop it. And once you drop it, if no one hit it, then you lose a bit of moon meter.
Okay.
And it's like, so people are mad about that because I see people saying like, oh, it's just RPS. And it's like, oh, welcome to fighting games? That's fighting games. If you're bad at the RPS game, you're bad at fighting games.
That's just like any game where you make decisions.
But like, I saw someone talk about that, but then I saw someone add a tweet. I gotta find the tweet. It was so funny though, but someone was like, it's not that Shield creates RPS. It's like when you play rock, paper, scissors with that one kid at lunch in middle school, and then he says shoot as in gun. Like, and there was always that one kid, right? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh, I shot you with the gun, I win. And it's like, you motherfucker.
Force
Damn, he did win. What can I do about this?
Yeah, like as Liam says, like it's entirely free to use. If it whiffs, it costs the tiniest amount of a meter that you tend not to use. Like your moon meter tends to be used by most people for like a mode switch. So because of that, it oh there we go. The controls working now.
I always see that as like a bad thing about it being strong though. Like having that push to strive, I think is a welcome.
Well,
like
I actually really think it's because people are used to the way that strive works right now. So it's like, if you think about it, let's think for a second. As I'm getting destroyed right now, but if you look at strive's block string, like let's look at the block string situation. When you're defending in Strive, you have plenty of mechanics to deal with things. Like there's a really good Stage Jam clip where he's playing Gold Lewis and he's dealing with Anji Schmicks in the corner. And he's like, I'm gonna IB, use the system mechanics, I'm gonna get out. And he did it, and then Gold Lewis players were like, wait. He's like, yeah, the system mechanics exist for you to get out of things, it's just you have to be creative with it. Strive, when you are blocking, you have all the tools to deal with every situation, but it has to be in response to your opponent's aggression. So the game is more in favor of the opponent in advantage. Melty Blood, on the other hand, when I'm coming at you to hit you, I have to think about realistically what you're going to do defensively. I have to respect your defense and craft my offense around your defensive options. In Strive, it's the opposite. You have to build your defense around my offense. So a lot of people that are going from Strive to Melty Blood are having a really hard time realizing that it is the same logic but flipped. So they'll approach someone with an offensive option and feel like they get stuffed on reaction by someone defending or someone just throwing out shield. And it's like, the metagame it's too fresh for people to really understand how to handle that. Because Melty Blood's resources are not as, like, people take Dustbowl for granted, but Melty Blood's resources are not there enough for newcomers to cross that gap between people getting stuck in auto combo loops versus people like Marcus who are like publishing CL cross up loops on the ground without ever doing a launcher. It's just too new of a game right now that people are really jumping to conclusions about the state of the game.
Like I called Dustloop Dustbowl.
What?
You called Dustloop Dustbowl.
I did?
Yeah.
Well, they still take it for granted.
That's true.
But, random aside, but
Shit.
I wanted to learn Viking's Dust Loop. Because, like, you know, like, that's, like, Soul has, like, the definitive Dust Loop, where he'll catch you in the corner and dust you, like, JD you, like, 5 times. And, like, Ian made a joke saying, if you can't Dust Loop with Biken, then you're just part of the Biken Titty Committee. So I was like, that was back when I used Biken, I was like, I gotta learn the Dust Loop. And so I googled Biken Dust Loop, and I was like, wait a minute. How do I find this? I'm just gonna get dustloop.com. Well, yeah, exactly. Strive and Melty are the complete opposites, and for all the complaining that people are doing, people will look back, but like this exact period of time for fighting games right now is really interesting because it's posing a lot of questions, and it's also garnering a much bigger fan base. People will bitch about Strive, but the people that are bitching are because they're new to the FGC. And like I get tired of people that bitch about like who spend their time complaining about Soul instead of learning the matchup. But I appreciate that they exist because there's so many people playing fighting games right now. And the questions that are being posed, like Nick All-Stars Brawl came out, and now people are like, wait a minute, rollback doesn't fix a bad connection. It can help, but it doesn't fix it. So even platform fighters are getting like interesting dialogue right now. In 5 years, people will look back at right now and like talk about how awesome right now is. But it's hard to notice right now because Twitter is people bitching. But like that's kind of like part of why it's awesome right now, as weird as that sounds. There's so many voices right now, and I think that's like really good.
It's the industrialization of fighting games.
Exactly. We're going
for better and worse.
And that's the thing is, you know, people focus. It's like the news. People don't report the nice shit, but the nice shit's happening. And like that's why, again, like I say, like I prefer Rev2, and I'm gonna mainly run this. But I do like running Strive, even if I don't like play it, because I love how much that is contributing to. People were like saying Melty Blood's gonna save the FGC. I'm like, no, Strive did, because it even gave you the ability to decide that you want to play Melty instead. By making everybody play a game that's not Street Fighter or Tekken.
It's such a tangent and just a small thing. I actually did see like a couple dinners in a row. A news channel was like reporting on just like small good things like every day.
I like that. That's cute.
Yeah. I forget what channel it was, but it was nice.
But I don't particularly enjoy playing Melty, and I think that's like proves my point. Like there's something for everyone right now. Like, and when I say everyone, I mean everyone. And that's the big difference. Is it's like people who wouldn't typically play fighting games have games now. And so my bit is it's like, you know, I'll run Strive, I'll promote Melty, but people who are playing other games, like I brought this up before, but Liam, remember when you were in my DMs the other day, we were talking about like Vlav combo routes? Like a year ago, like you wouldn't even have the dialogue to talk about that. But because of Strive, it makes you able to even understand what you like about Melty and why you might prefer it in some ways or not. That shit is awesome. I love that shit. Well, wait, I'm not rated.
I just realized Marcus is still in here. I think we were just like labbing.
Of course he was.
Was Marcus on voice chat? I had a message for you.
Joey,
no, he wasn't.
Join the voice call challenge.
2 seconds ago. Well, last week. You remember, Matt, when I played for like 8 hours?
Yeah.
I was playing Chip.
Yeah. Speaking of today, I'm not feeling like that right now. Just fine. But I kind of wanted to practice it more, but I'm just not feeling it right now.
Alright, Matt, make this quick because I have one more taco to eat. Yeah, but if Matt wins, then I gotta get back in line.
Yeah, but if you win, I get to fight you next.
Yeah, if I win, I'll feel happy.
Oh.
Isn't that what matters?
Oh fuck, that's not good for me.
You know, it's funny watching Chip, like... It's so funny because, like...
Oh,
Because,
God.
like, he's such a ninja, but, like, not an actual ninja, because, you know...
Let's talk to convert.
like...
Oh, it did.
It's a funny move.
No!
I like that he kind of salutes when he teleports. I think that's really
That's
funny.
not a salute.
That's the ninja hand sign.
The what?
The ninja hand sign.
Well,
But
it
I
looked
love
like a
Naruto.
salute.
What I think
Yeah.
is funny about Chip is that, like, all of his animations are just a little
Actually,
more...
it's Dragon Ball Z. Did it first.
All of his animations are, like, just a little bit more flippy and dippy than everyone else's.
Flippy and Dippy.
Flippy.
They are very flippy and dippy.
Tag yourself on Flippy.
Especially that one where it
They're
just, like,
very-
turns into
If
a
I'm
spinning
Flippy,
top.
who's my Dippy?
Very, you know.
I'm Dippy.
Yeah, I like as Gold Class saying in the chat. I'll read his message off. So he writes, "I couldn't have imagined how things are now. I've seen people talk about KOF when everyone was just Street Fighter and Tekken. I kind of want to engage more with FGC more, or communities as a whole. Like, that's just awesome." And
Yeah.
the big there was like, you know, the big exodus to online that definitely did help a lot, because I talked about this too, but when Tiamat started and it moved to online, and that was like when I started, like, I wasn't part of Tiamat yet, I just like came to the first like I think it was like the second or third indoor pit. My justification being able to do it was that it's like I don't have to figure out Matt!
Dang it.
Rude!
Sorry.
I will be speaking to
I
your
thought I
brother
could catch you
about
on the end
this
of the animation. Apparently not.
one. Leo's shield hits everything, yeah. Optimus Drive in the chat. Leo's shield hits absolutely everything, including IKs. The bit that we talked about earlier is the big reason why it even does that. It's because when he's in back stance, he can't block otherwise. So he has to, like, go out of his way to do parry. So, exactly, Liam, and it's like what, like, Golden Cloud was mentioning earlier. It's just that, like, when the joke should be anime fighters, and it all changed. Weeaboos, all of you. But, I say as I'm playing Chip right now, but that's neither here nor there. Actually, it's behind you when I do 2-2-H and I teleport. But, yeah, it was like... A lot of people got their FGC start, like, through Smash. Oh, Jesus Christ, this early on? I like that. I like that danger time check. I'm gonna match 5P. I'll get, like, 3 of them real quick to make sure that I get the hit confirmed. But yeah, it was easy for me to, like, participate in Teamwork because I didn't have to worry about, like, the money. Like, it was easy to rationalize going to a tournament if it didn't mean figuring out how to get there or having to worry about the cost. Bring Mochi here. Guys, look, it's Mochi. Put her on face cam.
Oh shit, that's not good. Guess what I'm gonna do? Oh, fuck up my monkey option. Guess I'll try it again. I missed. He's gonna get caught by that. Oh, smart move, I'm dead.
What? Yeah, Mochi has a lot of FGC opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's her main.
Christina, who's Mochi's main?
In what?
What?
In
Rev 2. I was gonna say, I feel like Mochi would play
That was
Elfelt.
such a good round.
Elfelt it is. Anyways, well, I hope y'all have plenty of fun with Strive and KOF drop with Melty. And when you guys, and then when the FGC gets bigger and more people start playing Rev 2, we're like, wait a minute. When Rev 2 gets rollback in 3.5 years, I'll be here. I'll always have been there.
Actually, it's so funny. I talked about this before, but like, Plus R, the way people think of it, Plus R was like kind of unplayable before the rollback patch. Like, even like the lobby system didn't exist. Plus R's lobby system was only on the Switch. They actually, the people who are modding it that ArcSys then said, fuck it, build into the Steam release.
Oh god.
They
I might
ported
be
the Switch
dead.
lobbies over. But that game was like impossible to play with people online. That's why the Plus R community is so inviting, because the people who are still playing Plus R, they loved that game. Like, you guys think I love Rev 2? The Plus R players that were playing before the rollback patch, those people are crazy. That's why you have people like Joe Biden who came out of nowhere and are so good, because they were playing. They were training in the cave. They were waiting for it.
Seen Joe Biden in so long.
Isn't he like... How do I explain this? Isn't he kind of abrasive in the Twitch chat? Like, is that what I've heard?
Yeah.
Like, he's like
Yeah.
kind of a dick. It's kind of funny. I kind of like it.
I respect it.
I don't.
I know you don't.
I was gonna say, what if?
That's why you just gotta support Skeletal with me. What's not to love about that
I
guy?
do. What do you mean?
I know you do, but I'm saying that's just what we gotta keep doing.
I was gonna say, what do you guys do if in-person 20s came back and it turned out Joe Biden was actually Joe Biden?
Holy shit.
Well, I probably wouldn't be able in good conscience to support him anymore.
I love that win quote. Arrogant bastard. How dare anyone have more freedom than a king?
Jeez.
Yeah, unfortunately, I play a fascist.
Oh my god.
Is he actually?
No.
Okay. I wouldn't know. So you can say yes, I'll believe you.
Is Wario a libertarian? Oh my god, I did it! I did the jump install! And now I got double parried.
Oh, I thought that was 6 feet of hit. Aha, mine wins.
I really like Chip's Pastel. He has one of the nicest looking pastel alts in the game.
'Cause it's sort of like, I think it respects his original colors.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh fuck.
Okay, so that's really cool. This is where it gets really. Ah, I fucked that up. I was gonna air grab you. But so if I challenge with the DP, I can cancel that clash into Resto. That's really cool.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's really not good.
I love you, Alpha Blade.
Alpha Blood, my beloved.
That's me tuning balls.
Oh,
He's a
God.
flip wizard.
Oh, shit.
You
Oh,
like the
shit.
6 JPs?
Yeah.
God damn, I dropped it.
Okay, I see you.
Oh no, I'm dead.
That's such a funny move.
I
That's kinda
actually,
funny.
so they tell you not to use it because there's so many hits that it cranks your meter. But I like it because if you block it, it also cranks your risk meter all the way. So if I have like enough meter to RC it, I can delete something.
Come on, get chipped.
I'm getting chipped alright. Look at that health. Look at that. Look at that. Look at how much red there is.
They call that chip damage.
God.
Oh, that hit.
I think Golden Car's getting a lot better. Not falling apart.
Yeah, that was a good match.
Oh shit, that was a good conversion.
Oh, speaking of conversions. Anyway, I'm dead now because I burst it too early.
Wait a second. Hold on.
Oh my God.
Hey.
That was just a battle of like whose sweep comes out first. I saw you picked up on. You knew that I was waiting for the DP on that wake up.
I was only celebrating because I want to play Joey. I want to play against
No,
his
it's
chip.
totally not that you want Matt to lose. Not at all. Actually, we have 11 viewers, so if anyone wants to join the lobby, you can do exclamation point lobby and get that lobby code. We got room for one more player in here. Look, I'm playing the Glass Man. What was it? Remember Street I said you? The first con listed for his playstyle on Dustloop is World's Most Killable
World's
Man.
most killable man.
The World's Most Killable
Okay.
Man is on stream right now. Actually, I have to use this color because he matches the stream layout and my Baja Blast.
Oh, that's not good.
Did he said get ready to be vetoed. I hate him.
It just occurred to me.
He's
we're
gonna
both
veto.
kind-
He's gonna veto your deed. There is no
We're both
land
kind of-
development here.
It just occurred to me. These are both Glass Cannon characters, aren't they?
Yeah.
We'll see who shatters first.
Forgot she's made of paper too.
Okay, so I can get out of there with Alpha Blade too. This is kind of fun though, like having a character like to explore, like that, like not that like there's not stuff for me to figure out with Raven, but like that dude's OP is free.
Yeah, it is.
Shit. No. Oh no. The hitbox.
Happy birthday, Olimar. It's Pikmin's 20th anniversary.
That's
Since
correct.
you.
No, not this move.
I was like, I'm gonna use it because you already have full meter anyway. Holy shit. Oh no, I tried to teleport. Happy birthday, Olimar.
Olimar. A little dude.
He's a little guy. He really is. He is simply the smallest guy.
I watched
I
a.
think we should be saying happy birthday, Bulborb. Whatever those things are called.
I like the billboards.
They're epic.
I'm gonna try something crazy right now. I'm gonna try blocking. Didn't work. Guess I should never do that ever again. He wants it all. No, perfect! I was like, he's going for the super. Don't worry, I'm emptying. I'll go for a low. Exactly, Liam gets it. I didn't pay money to not press buttons. I paid for the whole controller. I'm gonna use all of the controller. Uh-oh, is there Baja Blast on my controller?
Just so you can. What if just so you can press more buttons, you tie all of your normal to multi-button macros and then put the supers or
Just
all
like
the,
every button
buttons.
is a macro and the playstyle becomes more about which macros cancel buttons out. Reverse comboing.
That's playing the piano.
Holy shit. Bro, sick piano combo.
You can play that with Kumhehun and pretend you're playing her instrument.
Get the double kick. Bro, that conversion on the drums. Awesome.
I need to get electric harp and hook it up to my computer and have each string be a different button.
You should
That'd
actually.
actually be-
Well, it's like
that'd
Agito
be-
Base's like video where he sets up the Sith machine to do the Infinite in Marvel.
What?
Yeah, he
What are
got
you
really
talking
he
about?
got really popular. So Akito Base, I mean,
See, we're all the right community because you guys all probably know him from like Plus R events because he's just what a good RoboCop.
Okay.
But so he does like music covers on Twitter, and I followed him for a while because he did like a slap bass cover of the Undernight character select, which is the best character select ever made.
Not true.
With his slap bass, it is.
Okay, maybe.
But he did a meme at one point where he had like a sequence pad, and he hooked it up as a fight stick and like did stuff in Dragon Ball. And then he decided to take it one step further, and you know that infamous video, yo, you want to learn how to do a fucking infinite with Iron Man?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he put that on his sequencer, and he's pressing the buttons on his synth sequencer to do that infinite, and he makes a song out of it. And that got really popular on Twitter, and he got so many followers for it.
reminds me of there's a person who's playing FF who made for dancer you had to do different dance moves for the connect to use the different moves.
That's awesome.
And then he also did same thing with like a ring fit.
I saw that, right. And he's in the cowboy outfit. Like, he had the cowboy hat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really cool. I really like shit like that. Something I've wanted to do for a while is I've wanted to try to, like, mod a Wii Motion Plus into Metal Gear Rising. Could you imagine? And then, like, go one step further. If we're already using input for Wii, then why not also hook up the Wii Motion Plus for movement? So, like, you're actually gonna do the ninja run as Raiden, and you actually gotta, like, do the blade chop. Oh, God. That would be a perfect game.
I mention this all the time, but I love like talking to like hardcore Metal Gear fans,
like in the like gamer ones that are like really obnoxious, and I like say
how my favorite is
Rising, and they're like, that's not really Metal Gear. I'm like, no, that's the best one. Smiles. Ride shot a sombrero.
No, but 3 exists.
I like Rising the most.
Rising is fun.
Rising's good though. I do consider it a real Metal Gear game.
Yeah, that is where I will say the objectivity comes in. Is if you don't, Machine Supreme has entered the room. All right, boys, pack it in. We're done. We're dead. Wait, you can see Stock on the face cam. She fits just in the corner. See?
Wow.
That's so good.
That's not meaty. That's so sad.
I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh, I didn't turn it around.
She's watching my hair.
Oh, God.
Alright, Matt, get ready for that IK!
Fuck.
That's okay, you can still get this conversion. Ah! That was an awesome cross-up. I can't believe he blocked that. That was an awesome block from him. Yeah, Liam, the big thing is Rising is a very different feeling character action game. So like you play something like Bayonetta, that's kind of what you like grow to it. Like Bayonetta and Devil May Cry are so close in style that that's kind of like what you think of for character action. So Metal Gear Rising felt very different. I still think it's probably my favorite. Well, Devil May Cry 5, sorry, but that's because, to be fair, Rules of Nature is great, but in Devil May Cry 5, I can take my robot arm that is the replacement for the arm that my father ripped off of me and shoot it like a rocket and jump on it and ride it like a surfboard in the middle of a combo. Perfect game.
Thanks for spoiling Devil May Cry 5 for me.
Bro, that's literally the first 5 minutes of the game.
Quiet!
I'm kidding.
I tried Devil May Cry 5. I didn't like it.
The thing about Devil May Cry is there's a certain way that it feels that like is objectively really polished, but it's like it can catch you off guard if you're used to.
I think the Devil May Cry series is almost just as much of a rhythm game as it is a hack and slash.
It's really funny.
I appreciate it. It's like Doom in the way it's like you could be creative how you combo.
The way that Devil May Cry is supposed to be is it's so punishing when you take a hit because the game is about perfecting. It's about just oppressing everything on screen. There's not really a push and pull. It's supposed to be, you're supposed to just kill everything as stylishly as possible. I mean, that's the whole point of like the stylish meter. But Devil May Cry, I feel like movement in that game is very meaty. Outside of vertical, like horizontally, you don't move very far, and so it feels kind of strong and sticky because they want you to have finer movement on the horizontal, so you can like very precisely line up combos. Whereas like Metal Gear Rising, for example, like you're running everywhere. Or like I liked Ninja Gaiden a lot growing up. My dad was into it. Ninja Gaiden is like you're running everywhere. There's a lot of. It's not just a vertical game.
There's a clip I like. Whenever I lose faith in humanity, I see it.
if I can do an RC here. Oh, I fucked it up. Oh, it's
that
still
sucks.
active.
There we go. I feel so bad for chip players. You're all masochists.
Yeah? He's pretty fucked up. What are you talking about?
Joey, I'm noticing a trend with the
Shut!
characters like
Shut! Don't tell them! I like how by that logic, even Jigglypuff fits that. Because she dies at like 30%.
Yeah, that's true.
She's a
Yeah,
balloon.
no, you got a bit of a theme going.
Yeah, but it's pretty fucking pog when I win.
Yeah, that's true. I can't complain. Who am I to judge?
It's hilarious because it's like I play characters that die if you breathe on them and are really like low tier in that way. But any character that I play that is top tier has some sort of mechanic that involves wealth ending damage. So even the top tier characters still have that. Cheeky, Teddy. Holy shit.
Wait,
Ah! Bro, that's the schmicks.
Okay. Oh, put it in blitz. Or burst. Oh, nice grab.
Teddy, I want you to lab out regrab combos. I think that would be so fucking funny. Oh, I gotta finish the taco.
Nice. Ooh, Teddy.
Oh
that was
shit!
sick.
Woo!
That was a super schmix.
Do that fireball one way it works.
Oh god, I'm gonna
Alright.
lose so bad.
Good luck, Matt. Also, Liam, it was not really a good taco, but Taco Tuesday. It's just so. I gotta when I go home from work, I take the L to Broadway Junction, and Broadway Junction is where the A and the C meet. So there's a C station right by my apartment. So I take the C on the way to work, but on the way back, I have the choice of taking the A. And the A stop that's like a 15-minute walk from my place. It's right next to a Taco Bell. So if I get out of work late enough, too late on a Tuesday, I just get off. I just take the A and I grab tacos to bring on the way home instead of like making anything. It's Taco Tuesday, baby.
Oh, that was good, mate. Oh, it's gonna hurt a lot.
I really still want to figure.
When? Since when does the machine Supreme play Sin?
He plays everyone.
Machine Supreme
He's
plays the
so
whole
good.
game.
He just plays anyone.
Tell him to play Chip.
Someone play
Everyone
answer.
play Chip at this point. I
Yeah,
guess.
wait, no, play answer. That's the good. That's true.
That was good.
I agree, Liam. He should have been in. I really am surprised he wasn't.
Little boy.
I can't believe he wasn't part of the base roster. I was really surprised about that. Like he feels, like in the same way that like it just feels weird not having Venom. Like Venom just feels like a staple. Sin kind of feels like a staple when I think of like this like Xrd era. I mean, he was the secret character in Signs.
What?
Oh my god.
Matt! You perfected Ruben!
Matt. What's the
Watch, he downloaded that whole fucking game. Just kidding. No, he didn't. That was a nasty grab.
No, what's that move where you fall down with these ones? Like after that.
I'm gonna DM Ruben and tell him to learn Leo.
This right, this reset is fucking disgusting.
Oh, good block, good block.
Like I said, I still want to learn Sin, but he definitely didn't. He's not clicking for me as fast as Chip just is. You know.
That's really funny.
Combo.
And I hate that because I would rather
You
play
spend
Sin
so
than
much
Chip.
time with Sin.
What?
You spend so much time
he
with
knew it
Sin.
was coming.
I know. I like forget his moves a lot, and I spend so long trying to get a certain move out, and I do the wrong shit. Like, Sin's definitely a character where over time, I'm sure I'll figure him out, but like, I can't ignore the fact
Nice,
that
Matt.
Oh my god,
Chip is
Matt.
just
Good for
working.
you.
Thank you.
All right, now Wade's coming up. Now you gotta fuck him up too.
We need to host another Rev2 Dustbowl so that we can see the Matt versus Matt match again.
The
Won't
Matt,
ever
the
want
Matt
that.
versus Matt matchup.
I just realized. I think I was.
Exactly.
muted
We
for
should
last
have them
time.
run a 1st to 10 for a stream and call it the matchup.
We should.
We just get like a packet of ketchup and put their faces on it.
I just realized I was muted for the last 20 minutes. So.
Oh no, it's for me.
I-
I feel my pain.
I want to say about that taunt that my taunt button is on is like the left trigger on my gamepad. So if I'm feeling tense, sometimes my finger just like presses it. by accident.
You might want to unbind that.
Yeah, probably should. I do not ever intentionally taunt people.
I would.
I've done it.
I think that's so funny that you would. Like,
I also
What's
wanted to
funny
say
about
about I also wanted to say about
It's in the game, so.
I also wanted to say about Sin. Sin's hunger meter allows him to cancel specials, right?
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Yeah, that's the whole point of it.
So would that mean that in Strive his sort of design slot was replaced by Naga Ryuki?
Yes and no. I
takes
think
a bite out of you
fundamentally they're
instead.
different characters. Sin is way more mobile than Nagoriyuki.
Yeah.
Nagoriyuki is more about controlling space slowly, and Sin's kind of just like about oppression.
Sin's
because
about
he's got
having
control.
a second meter to balance the fact that he'll just light the whole stream up. Hi, Lucy. My favorite thing, I did it to Mikkel like so long ago. It was one of my favorite things to do. I bound taunt, and you know how like we would always make fun of him for not spending meter ever. You know how like if you have something buffered and your opponent dies, it will still play out within the buffer queue.
Yeah.
This game is smart enough where if you buffer taunt and your opponent dies and you taunt after, and that's the only way you could possibly taunt after defeating your opponent.
And then it gives them
it makes them
half
have 50 meter at the start of the next round. Like you give them 50 meter for doing that. So like I did that to one time. I was like, oh, you should spend your meter. Here, I'll even give you some.
Jeez.
I'd be like, hey, you're not gonna use it, so.
Ah, yes.
Look at those rainbow bands on
Yeah, I
the
wonder-
side of the screen. Just
Nope,
how
it's
many
not
people are waiting?
that's
to play?
appealing. That's an appealing
Oh, yeah.
question.
Why is it not working? I'm trying to do something real quick. Sorry, one sec. So that's working. So check that out. See how he does that little skid at the end? The air version doesn't have that. So if you do it, if I do the input and then fuck. There we go. If you execute it, the frame that you're jumping, it does the air version because you're tiger kneeing it, but it does it so low, so you get the frame down of the air version at the positioning of the ground one. It's really cool.
Interesting.
Maybe you can like 2, 3, 6, 9 it.
I'm just really bad at tiger kneeing on hitbox. There we go. There we go.
I
There
got
we go.
negative penalty.
Here, okay, here, go for a schmix. You get a free schmix combo.
There's my shrinks.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh shit. Oh, that was cool.
Hold on, I gotta hit him with the Daijobu if I get a chance.
I know, I love the Daijobu chip. Everything is not Daijobu.
Chip's Daijobu actually is like so useful too. I don't know why nobody uses it. And that was like, and that was part of that video that you sent me that like Pat was talking about. His Daijobu is such a good knockdown. I thought that video was so funny, the one that you sent me, because he was saying he's like, Chip players need to go for knockdown. He's like, and that will probably make sense to people who don't play Chip. Because I'm sitting there and like Laps and Raven, like all I could think about is getting knocked down. Like, of course I'm going for knockdown with Chip because I play Raven. If I'm not going for knockdown in this game, it's not me playing.
Good to know.
So, like, that's the thing. Like, the way he did the Rev2 review, like, if I were on that, the big thing I would tell people, like, the 3 tips. Like, my first one would be, I am always going for knockdown. So, because of that, you're
Really?
gonna...
They're gonna have a race person this coming Monday.
Are they? Really?
Yeah.
Which player?
Yeah.
Do you know which one?
Babalu?
Oh, I don't know who that is. I thought it was gonna be that white
And red one that fucked up
I
the
think
team
that
battle.
is Babalu.
Oh, it is?
I think so.
Huh.
Because that's the only Raven I know that's a regular in their circle.
That's so funny, though. It's like...
Something happens as when Discord got, like, when everyone moved to Discord, like, and then COVID stuff happened. The games that I play, something happened where suddenly people are using my mains now. Like, they're becoming popular characters. And it's something I was talking to Skeletal about in that training session. I asked him, I was like, is ABBA, like, a common character? I said, like, because I see a lot more ABBAs. Is that just a byproduct of the rollback? And he said, it was kind of funny, because when you're that good at the game, like...
Yeah, my heavy slash supports.
I think he's a humble dude, but, like, you...
Lucy has to stream up on the TV.
Holy shit, that's awesome. Lucy, my face is so
Sorry.
big then. But when you're that good at the game, like, you can't, like, deny. That's why I thought it was so weird. Remember that Elvin tweet where he's like, maybe I'm bad at fighting games? In the Strive? And it's like, bro, shut up. That's like when you're like in that's like being in high school, someone's like amazing at drawing, but like it's just a doodle. People get like mad. It's like I mean maybe that's not the best analogy because I understand when it is technically still just a doodle, but
It's like when a really smart person is like, oh my god, I totally failed this because I got like a B or something.
Yeah, and it's like, Elvin, shut the fuck up. But like, so like, he obviously like, Skeleton obviously knows he's good.
Oh, I was gonna do that tomorrow, right before we put it out.
But he
Doesn't think.
he talked about how, like, obviously, you know, like, he's sure that there's more ABBAs
that come out of the woodwork because he ranks really highly in the big events. Like, he fucking erased half of Japan in the 25v25. But he brought up how ABBA just, like, for some reason people use her now. Like, they never did before. And so like, he asked me, he's like...
In the beginner tournament that I was watching over the weekend, there was like an ABBA that was up against... I don't remember if it was... I think it was an ABBA up against a Chip, and I was like, who do I root for? And a bunch of people were like, not ABBA. Never root for ABBA. And I'm like, since when?
That's so... I think that's... And you know why? And I think this is so stupid. I think ABBA's a shit character. And the problem that you'll run into is... people will always try to say their mains... Like, a lot of people will think their mains are, like... They're more likely to think their mains are bad because they deal with their problems all the time. You know what I mean? And it's like...
Justin!
Actually, like, yeah. Like,
No,
I'm
just busting balls.
No, but it's funny because you are kind of right. Because I don't disagree with it though. Like, I don't disagree with his analysis of the character or anything like that. But I know what joke you're making. But it's like so. Like,
so a lot of people, like, in the Discord for Jigglypuff, everyone says how bad of a character she is, and I'm like I've played her for like 10 years. Like, she's not that bad. She's not amazing, but she's not bottom 5. She's not the worst in the game. She can do some fucked up shit.
and I've always talked about in the context of Smash, you deal with consistency a lot. Like, characters for things just don't work all the time. Whenever I do something with Jigglypuff, like, it always... What I want to happen, or, like, what I'm trying to do tends to happen. Like, I've always, like, the way I tell it to people is I'm like, she's a reliable character, she's never let me down. When I die, it's because of the weaknesses that I know she has. It's not like I threw something out and it didn't work. And the only time that ever whiffs is if it's something like Rest, which is like, that's the point of the move. It's a really hard to land move. If I mess it up, I messed it up. That's on me. And so, I'll get destroyed with by like Mikkel's Zato in Strive. And I'll still tell him like Zato's a terrible character in Strive. Like I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh my god, Zato's so good, and then like lose to him. It's like no, like just because I'm losing, I still think he's pretty bad. So a lot of people think Abba's really good because of how oppressive Maroha is. But the thing I will say is people don't realize how good an ABBA player has to be to win those interactions. If you watch, and this is why I love Skeletal Sword, this is why he's like my favorite player. The way the round start goes, that is the most important part of the entire game for every ABBA. And he has that down to a science. If you like, if someone says don't root for ABBA, they think ABBA's like too good of a character. That's because they're letting that ABBA player download the round start. So like Skeletal will like figure out how players like to do round starts, and he'll go for like a hard call out with like key grab, or he'll go for like he'll do like the slide, how ABBA does that slide where she like low profiles and gets in. If ABBA fails round start and gets hit hard enough, like that's it. That's why the Justice matchup is horrific for her. And so yeah, when ABBA does what she wants, and you've labbed her out to the point that you have like top tier combos like Skeletal does, then you're gonna think the character's busted. But it's not just how much work they put in to get into that state, but also how devastating the consequences are of not doing it. You can be like one of the best players in the world. I mean, I'm sure you've seen it when you watch Plus R tournament stream, but it's like there are rounds where he just gets erased. He's like one of the best in the world. He often gets top 3 at the biggest events. And there are rounds where like Blitz will come in, get like one sweep, and like that's it. The round's over. He can't do anything. That's why like, especially the beginner level, if you don't know how to deal with ABBA, you'll think that she's a lot better than she is. It's like Potemkin. It's like, at beginner level, we all got our shit fucked by Mass Potemkin, but in this game, Potemkin's not good. At high level, Potemkin gets absolutely rinsed. I think ABBA is a horrible character, and I feel so bad for her. But I think, like, it's one of those characters where I feel like it comes with the territory, though. You're embracing that shittiness to be able to have something as fucked up as Goku Maroha. And I think it's worth it, because being in that mode is so fun.
Let's go!
You're winning again. You're killing him, Matt.
See, in that situation, all you gotta do is just pick up Slayer and hold forward. It'll work, I swear. About half the time.
The pop-off is a sign of respect, by the way.
I've always
I didn't recognize that was you popping off. Because, like, you never pop off usually.
Guys, Ian's entered Rev Tuesday tonight. We
He
gotta
is? We're gonna raid.
Yes.
I want to do that. I actually want to make a habit of raiding every single night.
It's the only thing is sometimes our streams don't last long enough to do that because we start so late. I think it's 10:30 when it starts.
I'm gonna try to make stream last till 10:30. Even if only like 2 people raid with me. I think it'd be cute to have like Rev 2 streams that then raid Rev Tuesdays. We have East Coast Rev 2 and West Coast Rev 2.
That would be cute.
Something about Tuesday nights, man.
They're good for Guilty Gear.
It's Rev Tuesday, baby.
The Steam servers try to stop us. The delay-based netcode tries to stop us. We're still playing.
Oh, golden.
That's it.
I actually think that's what's really funny is because of Rev 2 existing between Strive and Plus R and being delay based. That thing I was saying, how the Plus R players are so inviting, because when rollback happened, the ones that were still there even before it, like they were like, yes, finally. That's what's gonna happen with Rev 2. Rev 2 is gonna turn into like the most inviting community over time.
I mean, it literally happens here. I fucking buy people the games. I just want them to play it because it's so easy for them to play the other ones.
When are we gonna get that Issaka?
Oh, yo, when do we get Issaka rollback?
Oh,
Were you talking about, Shooter, you were talking about that set that was at ABBA and that chip? Do you remember who won? I'm just realizing Lucy being in the chat.
Sin is hungry, feed him. Lucy, watch it out for Sin.
Oh right, I forgot. When you pair the projectiles, they just go back.
Yup.
You ever think about pairing the needle?
I've tried. It's not easy.
It ain't easy being green.
It's not.
It ain't easy being wheezy.
nice stage. Yikes.
Sorry.
You're a dick.
I haven't done it all night.
That's not true. You did it to me earlier. Actually, it wasn't even on a stun when you did it to me earlier.
I love how good Danny is at, like, just stockpiling memes for the workshop announcements.
Yeah?
Yeah. Next Rev 2 workshop, we're gonna use the one that, we should use the one that you posted through the,
Wow, cool Faust.
Oh, I love that.
That one's so good.
It's so
You saw the Green 7 one, right?
Yes, I
I love that one. Wow, cool Green 7. Block this overhead.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah. That sucks. Yeah.
We just erasing all of this now. Too.
I
gotta bring the
I'm
Raven back
telling
out?
you, it's because y'all haven't had Leo matchup experience in a while. It's not because I'm playing well.
Fair enough.
Alright, Matt, do you want Chip? or
Nah, I
Raven?
think you're not. I think
Give me the Raven.
Oh,
Giving yourself enough credit.
oh, I gotta play like an asshole now. I don't have to earn shit now.
No, you don't.
I love when it's free. Considering how much money I spent on this game, something's allowed to be free.
True.
Tiger needing bad moon is really hard. I don't know why.
Gamers, I'll be back in a little bit.
Okay, no, I'm gonna try to run till Rev 2 6 starts.
That's exactly why I'm leaving now.
I'm not dealing with it.
No, that's. That's really not good.
Oh, that was a good back turn actually. I was expecting the DP.
The no tech. Oh, that was sick. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh,
That
no.
nice.
Got him!
Yeah.
I was like, the DP is not on the table right now.
You can't see my face right now, but my jaw is on the floor.
It's like, there's no DP right now. I know it.
I remember when I first started playing this, and I thought the stance was a taunt back, and then it got wiped.
There it is. Now, one of two things is going to happen. Either he's exclusively going to DP on Wake Up, or it's never going to happen again. Aw, good parry. I always try to delay it a bit. Oh, and there goes my stun. Get your dub, King. Did you just fucking...
Oh shit.
There you go, yeah. You don't have to hold shit.
Oh god.
Oh, I have the worst itch on my nose.
Scratch it. Scratch it. Go scratch it.
Thank you. Okay, resume.
We love this.
Oh no, I have bad news. It's because of a long hair. It's because my bangs are too long, that's why.
Oh, what?
It's back.
Okay. Hold that. I'll hold that. I'm not dead yet. That sucks.
I don't know why I thought that would be super for some reason.
Does it? Maybe it just didn't come out for you.
No, I'm just stupid.
Oh.
I just genuinely, for some reason, thought if I run up and blitz, I'll beat his super. I have no idea why I thought that. Like, that's worse than just running up and getting super. Like, that's worse than being outplayed. I played this game how much? I sell this game to how many people? And I really just thought, oh, I'll blitz, I'll be fine.
It was that moment he knew. Fucked up.
Record scratch. Probably wondering why I'm in this situation.
Yeah.
It's like the equivalent of like being an expert at something, and then someone's like, "Hey, why isn't this working?" And you're like, "Oh, that's so weird. That works when I do it." Because you're like, "What?" I have not seen enough of Moses Slayer today. I want to see more of it.
Aha! Oh, dang.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, that was clean.
Ooh. Really?
The space that anyone that's watching stream right now, the space that's underneath the game, sorry, no, where it says Rev2 open lobby, I kind of want to put something there, but I don't really know what. I just don't feel like having it to be text. I'm fielding real answers. Like, I like how in Rev2 they have all of the stuff for, yeah, I could do that. I like how for, like, Rev2 they have all, like, the things, like,
Well,
they have a
not
bet
seeing more
system, so
players
they
tonight.
have the bets.
Yeah.
Man, I wish Naga was here. And I could just build up meter and outrange you.
Nago is scary for Leo and Strive. It's a really rough matchup.
Yeah, oh god, he's even scarier now because he's stupid.
Yeah. I genuinely think it's like him and Axel are my two worst matchups in the game. for obvious reasons.
Maybe I should just say fuck it. Maybe I should actually just like have to look at some point and like try to collab on some like East-West Coast shit. Probably after our big online event, I hit up Craig. Craig got back to me, so Craig's definitely on for commentary for Plus R. And so he asked me if it's still like beginner friendly, and I think like our community is inherently beginner friendly, like the way that it's manifest. I don't think we need to like worry about it on a technical level at this point.
Yeah.
So I told him like, no, anyone's welcome, and I said like, you know, like, I think keeping it beginner friendly, like that kind of community personality, is really just like that. That just becomes my job, just to make sure it stays that way. And so I told him like, no, like anyone's like allowed to play, and he's like, I'm gonna tell that NEFGC about this one. He's like, we get a lot of Plus R like figureheads that get some like good ass Plus R, and so I'm excited because that means if we advertise correctly, once I get the sign up
Regime Supreme really wants to beat my ass.
He's just a dizzy. He's gonna zone you out.
No, you zone. Come here, pull up.
Oh, here we go. He's got 2 air dashes. Oh, sweet Jesus.
Got tired of losing.
Hold on, I'm gonna DM me in about this one. I'm gonna be like, does he play?
Why not?
Oh my god. This is brutal.
Do I smell perfect? Oh no.
Probably. That was a Cali burst. I have no idea how to play this matchup.
You did it!
God, the health right now.
No perfect. No JV.
You did it.
Oh my god!
Holy shit.
I forced him onto the Dizzy boys.
Bleeding. Yeah, wait till he switches to Johnny.
Oh god.
But I will say while we have 11 viewers right now, we're gonna have check our socials, but signups are gonna drop tomorrow for our big
That was rough.
Guilty Gear Online event. And I'm excited because from the sounds of it from Craig, he really wants to get like the Plus R people there, which is good because I kind of need him to help run an event on par with like those Plus R tournaments. But like with his help, I think like we can run something akin to the way that like Blue Beat was. So that'll be loaded. So I might throw a pop bonus into Plus R if it means we get shit like Jason Riot coast to coast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Gold Cloud, good luck. In that situation, I would go for the split for the split seal right away on the knockdown, because if you go for that into the meaty fireball, you're gonna get all of that pressure full screen, and it's like it's gonna force Dizzy to jump, and she's gonna want to because she's got 2 air dashes. So she's gonna try to weave in and out on that horizontal high up. That's just a great scenario for you to be in because it's like you can just DP her back in the corner if you see it coming. Lucy, domestic violence.
Yeah.
Gamers, I'm gonna head out.
Good night, yeah.
Alright, good night.
Good night, friends.
Actually, I said good night, but I was still.
If you're still Oh, Liam, this song?
Yeah.
This song.
See, but-
This is the one that people hate me for. Because I like this one. This is Raven's theme from Overture. This is, it's on Spotify, obviously. Worthless is Son of Bugs. I unironically love this one to death. And I know people hate this one. I think it's way, way, way better than his Rev2 theme.
Overture is the one that's not quite a fighting game, right?
Overture is the RTS fighting game.
I do think though, like,
I really liked Overture's like design. Like the game itself and the 3D and like the part where it's a video game and the part where it's 3D is like horrific and terrible and bad. But like I have the art book and like
pull up. Yeah, this one. The shit in this art book is so cool.
it's like because like you had units because of like an RTS. So it's like they even have like the artwork for all of those, and there were a lot of new characters because the big thing about Overture was there was like a big rights dispute because technically Sega owned Guilty Gear rights because Sega Sammy, like the original publishing for the original Guilty Gear. So when they made Overture, they only had Soul and Kai because it's like how, you know, like we have Sora and Smash, but he didn't come in a lot. It's just cost so much. So that's why, if you notice, there are no returning characters besides Soul and Kai from the previous Guilty Gears that are in Overture. That was when Sin got, like, his character was debuted. Raven is the only other returning character because you can't copyright the word Raven. That's why Raven was a big he was a playable character in it. Because they were like, fuck, we gotta make someone, we gotta figure it out. They brought him back, but he was like a side character. So that's why Dizzy is referenced, but not by name. She's only referred to by Sin, and so he just says Mom. And then, like, they make dramatic lore people say the Maiden of the Garden. Basically, like, they're just dodging copyright left and right. But, like, Souls, you guys probably won't be able to fucking see this on the face cam, but, like, Souls Dragon Install in Overture was so fucking cool.
Yeah, I can kind of see it, yeah. It looks cool.
The art direction was very Guilty Gear. And I thought, like, that's when Daisuke's art style, I really liked how it started looking. Because it started getting that, like, the way that it looks as of, like, Xrd and stuff like that. He started getting that kind of art style by then. I think, like, Overture, again, the 2D art for Overture and the music, I think, was, like, my favorite Guilty Gear stuff.
Do you think Overture would run on my other laptop with all the implications that has?
No, because it's probably, like, optimized as shit.
Okay. Because I have every Guilty Gear game that's on Steam, but I haven't played them all. And I keep wanting to go back and, like, play through all of them. But surprise, surprise, I don't think Overture is supported on GeForce.
Probably because they're trying to prevent people from playing a bad game. Oh, he knew I was going for stance. That was actually a really sick setup that he just did. I'm surprised that counted as a red RC. Good jump away. I can't see it if he jumps away.
GeForce is funny because like even though it's sort of compatible with, well, it's clearly like integrated with Steam. Just
Wait a
because
minute,
it's
this is the
got-
mix-up that this dude at a local was doing to me. So this is what Dizzy wants to do all the time, the IAD after the... Okay, I get it now. The 2D round start gives you enough time to set up the fireball, and then you go for the IAD for the cross up. Okay, alright, I'm picking it up, I'm learning.
Never does it again.
Oh, I did the same thing again. Oh, right, I can't burst out of that. Liam, he has wings, so it's cool.
And I think
from the soul,
The dragon installer work.
hitting Raven out of that pose forces a counter hit, right?
Yeah. I want to play as Dizzy again. I don't want to wait this long in line. I felt like I was like, I'm really learning some shit right there. Kill him, Moses.
I make no promises. It probably won't.
Wait, you're right, because he plays Ian all the time. So you gotta play your unique Slayer.
I think I'm gonna go. Sorry.
I was just saying, it just occurred to me that Jam has a that staggers on counter hits. So I should love counter hit combos. See if I can punish that super in a more optimized way.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Oh, damn it.
I think we're gonna try plus R again.
Yeah?
I don't want to try like I don't want to give up on it entirely.
Are you ready to open your heart up again?
Yeah.
You wanna play it this weekend?
Sure.
Only when you have a plus up, then an eye will be summoned.
We can probably do plus R for the next workshop too.
This is the last workshop before the event.
Like I love plus R. It's like I know I haven't been playing Guilty Gear for a super long time compared to like how long the series has been out.
Teddy,
But it's
you were
like-
playing plus R back when I was trying to get people to look at Revelator when Rev2 didn't even exist yet. You were playing plus R like back then. Like anyone who talks about playing plus R right now, like you were playing it as long as the people that were most stoked for the rollback.
Hey,
You are a plus R veteran.
I'm happy to hear you say that because I was sort of like identifying with what you were saying earlier about like how people have been playing plus R like just sort of offline in the shadows.
Yeah, that's
Waiting
what was
for people.
happening. And it's like, if you were either playing by yourself, you were playing with someone nearby, you were dealing with shitty netcode, or you had locals. And there are plenty of places that don't have, like, most of those things.
I tried to go online. I tried to play plus R online once around the time I picked it up. I couldn't find a match.
Yeah. It was just so hard
it was
to
like, no.
do, like... A lot of plus R at that time, too, was being played at locals.
This really is just Rev2's justice, isn't it?
Yep. Welcome. The big thing is, too, is plus R is not as big as people think. And that's because that's what rollback does. Rollback brings it all back. Like, how much reach there is means that all of those pockets of players that play by themselves can all play together. So you know how they have like the new like the beta is making the lobby have like everyone's in that lobby now for quick match. Rollback is kind of like that on the grand scale. So it feels like plus R is huge because everyone that plays it can realistically play it. But like Rev2, for example, I'm not allowed to enter Wednesday night fights for Rev2 because I'm on the East Coast, because that's what Delay does. Oh, good night, Leon. Thank you for coming. We should play some Rev2 with us. I'll kick your door down and cry, and we'll play local.
So I texted Ian, and I said, does Ruben play Dizzy? He got 2 out on stream twice as Sin by Matt. Hard switch to Dizzy, and it's fucking him up right now.
And I sent him a screenshot of like
When Matt's health was like disintegrated. And all he writes back is, who doesn't Ruben play?
True.
Speaking of,
Damn, he did pretty good today. Damn.
E.
I can't believe
Around the time I first picked up Rev2, we were in a lobby, and for like the last half hour, 45 minutes of the lobby, it was just me and Ruben playing Dizzy versus Jam over and over and over and over again.
Oh my god. So you have experience with not just the matchup, but the player matchup too.
Yeah, it's fairly old experience and from a time when I didn't know the game as well, but it's like, it's there.
Slayer? What's this? Oh wait, no, he's playing Slayer.
Wait, Ruben's playing Slayer right now? What
Yes.
the fuck, man?
This is what I wanted. I wanted to see this.
I feel like it's...
Who do you think taught me to play Slayer?
Yo! Ian's here!
Come on. Come on.
Wait.
I didn't realize he taught you to play Slayer. I thought you were just learning it and like you had a sparring partner.
Oh
No, I didn't
my
know shit. This guy was like, yo, let's play this game, and he just taught me how to play it. I didn't know how to
How
do
did you
anything.
meet Ruben again?
Xbox Live.
That's so funny.
We used to play Guitar Hero 3 and
Xbox
Call
Live,
of Duty 4.
you meet the best people on Xbox Live or work people.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ruben's a
between.
lifelong friend from Xbox Live.
That's awesome. Are you entering Wednesday Night Fights tonight?
Yeah, I am.
That's awesome. We were
I
talking
literally
about
just
it.
got home from work, and Serena was like, "We're playing Guilty Gear," and I was like, "Okay."
All according to plan. Yeah, it's peep the stream layout. We updated it. We're trying to make it look a lot more.
Alright,
We're trying to like brand now in the same way that Rev Tuesdays is like the West Coast online event.
Trying to be the East Coast online event.
Yeah, you know, we're trying to be East Coast Path of Flip. Which is why now I'm like, I'm gonna make sure I run stream till 10:30 so we can raid.
Oh, excellent, excellent.
And we'll come through in the chat. We'll be like, yo, we're here for custom.
No. I haven't played it in weeks.
Doesn't matter.
I'm gonna go 0-2.
So, builds character.
Like a champion.
Yeah, the O2ers are the champions because they have nothing to show for, and they still come by. As a TO, I love O2ers. Consistent O2ers because they keep coming back. I've been trying Chip out, Ian. It's really funny.
I like Chip a lot. I feel like if I didn't play Slayer, I'd probably play Chip.
Do you want to learn Chip together?
Yeah, let's learn Chip together.
I should probably text Serena that. She'll like freak out. She'll be like, oh my god! Dude!
Oh, you. Ooh. That's nice.
Existence? That sounds good.
14 viewers and it's past 10 o'clock. Let's fucking go.
It's prime time.
Prime
For like
time.
nerds.
This is true. This is true.
I'm sorry. That's mean.
We're playing Rev 2 though. Let's be real. We're playing
That
Rev
is-
2
yeah.
on a Tuesday night. There's like maybe 20 people in the world that would be doing that, and they're all entered in Wednesday Night Fights.
Not true. I would join if I could.
I would too.
Now I get fucked like this.
Just
I
occurred to me.
swear, the second when Rev 2 gets rollback in, like I said, in 3.5 years, I'm gonna pull up to, I'm gonna, like, the amount that I'm just gonna be playing this game, that I still am and I'll keep playing it, when rollback happens, I will be so ready for Wednesday Night Fights. You have no idea.
It just occurred to me. I'm going to be in California next Wednesday.
Whoa, you can enter.
I could. Although I'm going out there to visit my brother, so like taking a night out and playing in a fighting game tournament might
That'd be a little weird, but
Well,
Only a little.
we'll see.
hey, bro, let me use your gamer PC.
My brother doesn't have a gamer PC.
Not much of a gamer then, huh?
Nope. We play, golf with your friends and Stardew Valley together. That's about it. Let's see.
I wanted to fight the Slayer.
GG. I love that. The soul when quote against Slayer. GG.
Is Ruben Slayer doing good?
There's 3 Slayers in this room right now.
Yeah, hate it.
I can play Axel. You want to play
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You need to practice for Monday Night Fights.
Wait, actually, I'm curious. Actually, I want to ask. Optimus, right? Are you in? Have I like not realized this? Or like, are you in our lobby right now and just have a different Twitch name, or?
Shit.
Oh wait, that's me. Sorry. I appreciate the yeah, I two into a grab. I should have expected that. I learned that one from Ruben. No burst for you. Oh, I'm getting sauced this game. It happens. It happens. It's fine. Ooh, good PRC. That was fucked up. Into the wild throw. Oh, I thought my JK would beat that out.
Oh wow.
I had to burn all my meter for this.
I hope it wins.
Like that was down at the Magic Pixel, which is, and it had been there for several episodes. Like, yeah.
Alright, he's good. Because I'm not intangible, I'm just invincible.
What's the difference between intangible and invincible?
Intangible means things go through you as well. Invincible just means you're not going to get hit.
Ah, okay. Radio.
Oh god, the stun! Oh god, the stun! Why did I not think Ground Viper was on the table? I had a whole stick of butter and that's what I let happen?
That's so scary.
I should have just... I gotta get better at the dash super.
Hi, gamers.
Onji, hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Ian, I'm gonna play you. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Alright, who kills you most in bracket? Who do I have to learn to help you? Good answer. I gotta hit random.
Milia. I don't like Milia.
Alright, Avery. Step up to the plate.
My Millie isn't good.
Joey, I thought you were talking about like a specific player, and I'm like, damn, Ian's just gonna like put someone on blaster right
Yeah,
now.
Pat beats the shit out of me whenever I fight
You,
him.
you don't
Ian
say.
comes in, yo, fuck Pat the Flip.
No, he's good. I mean, I don't have a problem with it. It's just true. He just destroys me when we fight.
I'm just gonna
No,
use
I'm
my
really
burst now.
I can't use pin at all in any good way. Which is integral to this version.
Irene, Emoto, she beats me up pretty good sometimes. Who else am I scared of?
Oh my god, I'm already stunned! Alright, yeah, you had full meter. I shouldn't have been that aggressive.
Kevatog beats me up a lot. May player. Espada, pretty good too.
Espada's, yeah, I've seen Espada before.
Who does Spada play?
Also May.
Yeah.
Very good.
Imagine naming yourself after a Bleach like group of characters and playing May.
Well, you're up against Kevatog first round, unless they change the seating. So.
Isn't Espada just like a Spanish word?
Oh, that would've been so cool if that
that's
grab
true.
got you.
I'm actually an idiot. It actually is just a word in Spanish.
And you still gold
I
bursted
was
me?
assuming from Bleach that
Fucked
it means
up.
Sunburst.
You're insane.
What, doing that to a super?
Yeah.
Oh, you're dead.
I'm not dead.
It's fucking stupid.
Wait, are you actually dead? No, you're not dead.
Oh.
No, not him. I'm sorry, Wade. I'm sorry, Wade.
Oh, Espada means sword.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's probably
I
just
love
means
that.
word.
Johnny.
His name's Sword, plays May.
Yeah, jeez.
It's just a big sword.
I always thought that it meant. I always thought it meant like numbered or something because of how.
That would make sense. Yeah.
So, like,
If we got from Bleach, yeah.
Well, give me a second. I'm getting bloody.
I tried to do something very cheeky there, and I'm gonna pay dearly for
I saw. Nah, I respect the attempt.
it. Oh, it doesn't connect. Okay, good to know. And now oh, and the stun had to show up. I could have taken it. I had the meter. I had the excitement.
Is it Babalu, who's the raven that plays with the white skin?
I think so. Babalu would beat me for sure. I don't
Oh,
think I've run into
Babalu! I
That's what I
thought you were
thought.
saying I thought you said something like. I thought it was you were saying something that like started with like an A. Like I was just hearing the ABBA part in there. Honestly,
Uh-huh.
my one brain cell. I'm clearly focusing on what matters.
Oh, let's see.
Oh, okay.
Pat, low profiles? Okay.
If you guys look at the face cam, you can see the cat.
That's awesome.
You can see Saw.
It's epic. Okay.
Okay, gamers, Rev2 is basically their intro.
Hell yeah! I'll probably actually.
Loading up.
I'll probably close stream at like 10:45.
Okay.
Just because we have a full room right now, so I'm not gonna kill it.
Do
But
we really? Okay.
what?
Do we really?
Yeah. That'd be awesome. That's what I'm saying though, like when we play Rev 2, we have like a really strong, like more dedicated player base. With Strive, like we'll definitely always have people in the workshops, but we never know who it is. And then plus
Yeah.
R, nobody shows up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's
Show
our
up.
love of my life.
Feels bad.
No, that was gonna grab. I'm so actually. No, I'm happy for you.
Someone in chat asked, do you ever think Chip has such low health because of his previous drug addictions in Guilty Gear 1 or pre-Guilty Gear 1?
Holy shit.
Oh, no.
And Pat said, nah, drugs make you big and strong.
That's true.
Chip's in there. I love drugs. Give me the drugs.
I want this player to go. I gotta deal with that.
No, I didn't get the one.
On your door.
Oh my god, that connected! Revving up the... I had just enough... You bursted out! Damn it!
What else is it gonna do?
Take the hit!
No.
How about no? Never!
Oh.
Solvos, GG.
Okay, heading out. Okay. Thank you.
Do we get back at the big
Well, I
line
can stay
again?
here. I just gotta go to the tournament, you know.
Okay.
I just want to see what's going on over here, real quick.
Yeah.
He's dead! Nice!
Have they started a match yet on stream?
No.
Yeah.
Okay,
They
because
just streamed.
I know, you know, like sometimes brackets take a little bit of time to actually get started. I think it'd be nice for us to probably raid like after the first game, if it doesn't take too long.
I don't think so.
Usually once they get rolling, they roll quick. They don't have a lot of time between matches.
Yeah. I wonder how they do. How do they do it so efficiently?
They're regulars who like know how it works.
Yeah. Do they ever stream the? Because I know they run 3 brackets. They run beginner, intermediate, and like expert. Do they?
They
For
usually
Wednesday
stream the beginner brackets, but they'll show like the bracket, like they'll bring up the Smash GG page to show how it's going, but they won't stream the matches from it.
Yeah, that's probably why. Probably at the expert level, like people just, you know, like they have it down to a science when you have players that good and that consistent.
Mhm. I'm just wondering how they choose who goes on stream.
Are you in the Discord for it?
No.
So, Wednesday night fights. It's kind of what when I was talking to you on the phone the other day about like how he runs his tournaments through a different server. So they have Wild West Guilty Gear, which is a Discord that's for like it's for all of like SoulCal Guilty Gear. Both Wednesday night fights run there. Both Pat's Rev Tuesdays and then the Plus R bracket that I enter, and the way they do it
is, remember how like we started bringing in like not telling certain things to run until we give them the okay?
Yeah.
So when you do that correctly and you have it down to a science, the way they do it is they queue up ahead of time what games are going to go on stream before the bracket starts, because they finalize their seeding a bit before it starts because they're just better at it than we are, and they'll at people ahead of time to queue up for stream, and then they'll have like other moderators will be in charge of making sure that certain parts of bracket don't start, and that's why the reason why I said like we don't tell like winners round 2 to start yet is because a lot of times in our Smash brackets we end up with times where there's just dead air and we don't know what to put on because people start their matches and you can't obviously stream a game in progress. So it is a combination of just how
experienced they are at it,
but it is a big thing is they queue up the stream games in advance.
I guess it's like though, you can only do that for the first round because that's the only time you know who's playing who.
Well, they say which, like, in Smash GG, if you look
closely, like every game has a letter associated with it.
They do.
Yeah.
So they just pick random letters.
Yeah, so it's like because you know it's like the way that seeding will work is it's like the best, like the top 2 seeds are gonna be on opposite sides of bracket. So top 2 seeds, the earliest they can meet each other if they keep winning is winners finals. So when brackets are big enough, you know, you can kind of visualize there's like a top half and a bottom half of the bracket.
Yeah.
So they'll pick letters and whatnot too, because it'll be like, okay, let's get winners round 1, game A. Then we'll get like game G because that's the round 2 at the bottom of the bracket. And like they'll also, you know, they can make educated guesses. If they're top seeds against the bottom seed, they know that person's gonna win. So they might not throw them up on stream yet, but they will queue up what will be their subsequent game most likely. Like it's a risk it's low risk to assume your top seed's gonna make it to winners round 2. And if you want to be really technical about it, sometimes people actually will bank on the second seed, because when new players show up, they're automatically bottom seed if you don't know where to
place them, and you have no idea they could end up being really good. But lower seeds that show up often, you know, like they'll probably get trashed by third place. So when you have regulars too, and it's just that consistent, a weekly bracket with the same people, then you kind of get an idea for who's going to play what when.
And they also, another big thing is
We run our check-in process through Smash GG because it's similar to Smash, and we try to keep consistency so that the events work together. But what they do in Wednesday Night Fights, and I can look at like their server, their portion of the server right now too, what they do for my Plus R as well is your check-ins just happen in there. You check in the server, and then you find each other and you start your matches in there. So there's like an opponent, like find your opponent chat, and like when I play Wednesday Night Fights, I'll just get added by someone with their room code and a link to click to just be in that room. That's actually why Plus R, because like the community's working on it now, like they're working with ArcSys. That's why Plus R now lets you copy your lobby's like URL to your keyboard or to your clipboard, because people will just post the link in the Discord. And that's why like when I enter Wednesday Night Fights, I'm done in like 20 minutes because I get killed. And it's like, it's as soon as I'm done, like there's already my losers matches ready to roll. It happens in like record time.
Someone posted in a Discord a Haven versus Answer match, like high level.
Oh yeah.
You wanna see it? Wait, what?
Oh, there's actually here. Let me copy and paste this whole thing.
You find each other and you start your matches.
I don't want to copy and paste this link. I want to copy this text.
But, I think I'll probably close stream in a few, because I know that we have, some of us in Team are going to have like a little meeting.
But I am going to flash the graphic on screen real quick if I still have it. I have, yeah, I just want to say real quick, I have this. I'll put it up on stream. Don't forget, guys, sign-ups are going to open tomorrow. We're finalizing the match arena and whatnot, but on November 13th and 14th, we're going to have our online event. So yes, tournaments are coming back. Apologies for the long wait. We've been planning this and just doing a lot of number crunching behind the scenes to see like ultimately where we want to take our community. So that's why
Trying to find
what?
Trying to find the best weekend to do it. Took a little while.
Yeah, that was a big one too. Finding the right weekend that has enough time too, so that we can announce it with enough headway. But that's why we've been running workshops, because you know we didn't want to just stop doing Guilty Gear. You think I want to stop playing this game? But so we're gonna have the 3D games on Saturday and the 2D games on Sunday. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm going to donate up to 10 copies of Isuka to people that sign up. It's a 2v2 bracket. So if people want to play Isuka and they want to learn that game, I will buy it for like 10 different people and I will fund 5 teams. I think that game will be really fucking funny. And if the bracket's small enough, I might even be able to enter it too. Avery, do you want to enter Isuka together and commentate at the same time?
At the same time, yeah.
Yeah!
I asked before, but you didn't answer. Like, you wanted me to like join just to break ice, get other people to like form groups.
Yeah, I think.
But if we just do that first, then yeah.
The Isuka community is so untapped right now.
Okay.
I have no interest in running Isuka the way I would run Rev2, but it is an untapped community that I think would be really fun to like just be able to say, yeah, we run Isuka sometimes.
Yeah.
Just for the fun of being able to say, yeah, like having a teammate for Guilty Gear, because you know, like you see, like a lot of like Plus R events will do 2v2s, but that format is not actually 4 people on screen. It's like just a BO3 where you switch players.
So I just think Isuka is just, it's a shitty game.
It'll be fun to play. But we'll be dropping the match arenas as well. I will say, and I won't drop names yet, and I won't drop other things. But couple people have reached out to me about putting some pot bonuses in for some of these games.
Ooh.
So we'll get the matcharinos up. We're going to run the matcharinos for the rollback games specifically, just to make our lives easier. If enough people sign up for Rev 2, I'll probably throw a pot bonus in because it's my favorite, but there will be payouts for Strive and Accent Core. 100%.
A lot, I was saying it a bit earlier in stream, but Craig was talking about it. A lot of people, he's going to advertise to a lot of the NEFGC, so we might get some of the people you see at the bigger plus R events to come through. It might be a pretty big plus R bracket, actually.
Oh, I hope.
Yeah, we might be in charge of an event like that, so I might throw $50 in. That would be pretty sick.
You gotta. I know it's scary, but I was like, you gotta talk to Skeletal and try and convince him to enter.
Well, I was talking to Craig about it. I said, like, it might be, at that point the event might be a little out of my scope, but like trial by fire. I'd rather run a plus R event and tell like the plus R community, let's fucking do it. And if it's like a bit messy, I'd rather that than keep playing plus R with only 2 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mean to bother you like right now, but you got my @ wrong on the poster.
No, I did.
There's an H in there.
On Twitter, there's an H?
On Twitter, yeah, because it's taken otherwise.
And
is there an H on the Discord one?
No, I think my normal name, no. I should probably change that.
Okay. I'll add the H to it, and I'll edit it.
Alright, thank you.
Well, I didn't post the final graphic on Twitter yet.
Yeah, I don't care that much. I just like.
Yeah, I'll fix it. I can open up the Photoshop file. But yeah, so be on the watch out, guys. I'm gonna be really obnoxious about it, like with advertising and sign-ups and whatnot. Once we get that matcherino in, we're Gucci.
So I think I am probably gonna like close the stream in a second then.
I'm a bit tired. I have a big day at work tomorrow.
Good luck.
Oh, thank you.
Are you doing the shoot tomorrow?
The shoot got moved to Friday because of the sheer
Oh, wow.
volume of stuff that I have to do tomorrow. And I don't need to be there for the shoot. But
I'll tell you more about that later. I won't talk
Yeah.
about the stream too much.
Okay.
But I'll keep the lobby open because everyone that's playing, I'm not going to tell people to stop playing Rev 2. But tell all your friends, watch for the Twitter, and also we're interested in, like I said in some of the tweets that I posted earlier, if there's a Guilty Gear that you like in particular and you're interested in commentary for it, hit us up and we can probably get you to test it out and try some commentary at a workshop before the event. I think it'd be pretty fun. I'd like to have some Strive commentators in particular.
Yeah.
I think that'll be that's gonna probably be a big event if it's got a matcherino. So I want to get some people on the mic for that. Accent Core, we should be pretty covered, but it's always nice to have people. And if you want to try commentating Issaka, like fuck it, right? Who cares? Let's do it.
That's what I'm looking
I'm
forward
so
to.
excited for the Issaka bracket because it's gonna be a fucking disaster, but in all the right ways. It'll be a nice way to blow off steam. Because I think, I can tell, I think people are going to get heated in the Strive bracket. I think that one's going to be bloody.
So wait, how will Issaka work? Doesn't it not have net play?
So,
Or am I wrong on that?
Issaka, the way that I will probably run it, if I have to, this is why I'm avoiding a matcherino for it, is, Parsec. We're gonna Parsec Issaka. It's gonna be a fucking disaster of a bracket. And it's gonna be awesome. Because no one's gonna care. We're gonna have just run Rev 2 and Strive, and it's gonna be awesome, and you're gonna have people walking away with their prizes and whatnot, and then we're gonna have the big Accent Core event, so we're just gonna fuck off with Issaka before Accent Core.
And I'm gonna just stare at
I think
Issaka render. Hello?
I think, if I could be candid, I think what'll end up happening is, I think Rev 2, you know, I'm gonna come out swinging. It's gonna be Rev 2. You guys know that's my favorite one. So that one's gonna go really well. I think Strive's probably gonna be our biggest in terms of total players. So that one's gonna be probably the most taxing as a TO.
The scariest.
Which is why, if anyone, I would also say too, anyone that's in the chat, if you've ever had interest in moderating a bracket or trying your hand at getting involved with TO stuff, hit me up. I'm happy to like
teach you, and if you want to help out, I mean, that's how the FGC works. We all help each other. Ithaca is just going to be a shit show, and like I said, in all the best ways. I think Accent Course, if we get the NEFGC involved, I think Accent Course is probably going to be our hypest one, though. So I am very excited for the potential of that one. So I'll probably actually try to put a pop bonus in there. You know, get those, start seeing those skeletals, Joe Biden's.
Please.
Throw enough money and we might see fucking Raekwon. Who knows?
I haven't seen Raekwon since the fucking USA versus Japan.
The Rock'em Sock'em robot himself. But thanks for coming, everyone. I feel like this was a very good stream. I felt like this was a much higher quality than what we've had before. So I appreciate it. Thanks for coming, everyone. Check our socials. I'm gonna be an asshole about it. I'm gonna set up a raid for Pat the Flip, and once the raid hits, everyone support Ian.
Yeah, let's go, Ian.
I already died.
No, well, you're still the losers.
That's true.
You're in
Ian,
the
you
right now?
should stream your matches.
I would, but it makes the game like.
Oh,
that.
does it? Oh shit,
Yeah.
that's right.
For
All
tournament,
right.
I don't think that's.
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, thank you everyone for coming. We'll catch you guys next week. We'll probably do a plus R event next week. All right, I'm gonna smash that motherfucking raid button. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.